Hello, hello, hello! I'm back! I have cups of tea! She's ready for action! Oh. We growl first thing in the morning. We say hello. I've been here since 6 a.m., man! I had to write the Shadowbringers video. That expansion was really, really big. Really, 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 really big. And I had a lot of feelings and a lot of thoughts to go with it. And many words. It's going to be fine, though. We're going to get through it. I haven't slept in 32 hours because of Elden Ring. I heard that Bex and Raven jumped into Elden Ring to try and co-op it. That's not what did that. No. I can't really quit FF14 because Shadowbringers is so bad. Just one video for the whole of it. Did you not make 3 or 4 for Stormblood? In fact, what I decided to do, I was going through the script this morning. I was like, right, I was trying to remember every detail of Shadowbringers. And that is a monumental task. Thanks to Bex and Chris, who had tons and tons of notes that they took while we were streaming Shadowbringers to refresh my memory of every single last morsel of stuff. And more importantly, how I felt about it at the time. And I got to like writing about Y'shtola. I was like, you know, I love Y'shtola. I love Y'shtola so much. And then she changed. And I still love her, but she's grown now. She's wizened. She's more Matoya than Yish. Where I was like, how do I word this? How do I word this? And then I remembered bringing up the reveals and the outrage in the chat. Do you remember the outrage? But I was like, I think they would have, I think we would have been okay if we'd known this from the start. And like the fucking continuous rage that was spewed out upon me. There was a lot of rage, sure. I had to write about Sito, man. I had to write about Sito, and I was like, fucking pet the dog! Pet the dog, Ardbert, you jerk! You absolute jerk face! Why would you do this? And I remember, there's a note about me saying that I would rate Shadowbringers a 1 out of 10 if they didn't resolve the Sito situation. When I played PoE again? God, dude, let me tell you, man. There are so many amazing things happening right now in gaming. It's unbelievable. It's actually like, there are periods of time, probably the last couple of years, we can all remember, where there was just like nothing going on at all. There was nothing. We were like, oh, well, like Resident Evil Village comes out in like 8 months. Let's just do our Korthia dailies. You know what I mean? Well, PoE's got like a huge update, which everybody's loving, and I'd love to play that. We've got Endwalker to do. Elden Ring just came out. I'm flying to Germany on Monday morning. 7 a.m. I'm going to be on a plane to Hamburg to go and see some lovely, lovely friends. There's a lot happening, but we'll get there. We'll get there. That's for sure. We'll get there. The end thing makes me sad. Well, I was reviewing the cutscenes from Shadowbringers. I was remembering like our first visit with Ranjit, and I remember the audience really disliking Ranjit. And I like Ranjit. You know? I like Ranjit. A lot. I thought he was fine, but I remember people being... It kind of reminds me of Xenos, and how much people were like, I hate Xenos. And I was like, I like Xenos. Xenos is good. He's a good guy. But then again, I didn't mind the World of Warcraft cutscene. I didn't mind that at all. I thought it was alright. But everything I've read is nothing but rage and anger and how they shit on Arthas' legacy. I'm like, they didn't do that. I didn't get that. Do you know what I mean? You don't get how Ranjit was so strong. He was very strong. The opening cutscene with him and Thancred's return, where he like grabs the gunblade and he does these Morpheus Neo shit, fucking dodging him with his hands behind his back. He was Thancred's villain, not ours. Yeah, but the payoff was so worth it, man. It was so worth it. It was so worth it. Is the free company restored? It's changed again. It's changed again. Well, which version of Xenos? Because even I was disappointed in the payoff at the end of Xenos. Braggart seems to be fixing the free company. Step by step. I can't wait for you to play Endwalker if you already like Xenos. I do. I very much like Xenos. Yeah, it looks like the work is being carried out. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I want him to be my friend, right? I don't want Xenos to be my friend. I don't want to go to a beer with him. Although I have just planned with Roger Brown, Just Wait, and Alex from Fat Boss to go to a bar for schnitzel and beers on Monday. I've made that. Noble wants to be his best buddy. Oh, I need to talk to Nibs, man. I need to get Nibs in there. Too late, he's already your best friend. I just want him in my bed. No, I don't want that. Are you not invited? It's a private gathering, all right? It's a private gathering before the splits. Did you see? It just happened 3 hours ago. Did you guys see this? 3 hours ago, off stream, I might add. Those cheeky sly foxes. 8 out of 11. They did it. I was talking to THD last night because I've been doing a little bit of my homework on World of Warcraft to get ready for the cast. And THD was saying not doable. Or doable. I should correct this. He didn't say not doable. He said it was doable. It just require a lot of focus, like a main squad to get it done. But there it is. He's dead. Anduin Heroic has fallen. The Liquid. It has been done. They finished at 1 a.m. their time. I wonder why they pushed it so hard. Oh, God, I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Because they were chilling. They were doing like Mythic Plus yesterday. Why do I see blue colors there? Oh, it's Heroic Week. This will change. Don't believe the lies. It's Heroic Week. Don't believe the lies. This is Heroic Week. You could also see here, like, Oceanic. That's going to go. Yeah, that'll disappear as well. Yeah, this is Heroic Week. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Tier pieces. They have plenty of time left. Usually what happens is they do 8 billion splits of usually 7 out of 11, and then they go for the 8 out of 11 towards the end of the week. That's what usually happens, but yeah. I mean, according to this, Echo is dog shit. Dog shit. Absolutely smashed in the face by XD. Fucking nerds. Absolute losers. Who's had good loot so far? Is this updated? Zerwo3, Revez and Revez. Doing, looks like the same character. It looks like a name change. Flex. Mira's DK. Wonder where that tier set's going. Jesse, dog shit as always. Unlucky. Unlucky. I wonder who's got tier. I really want to know. What's Limit looking like? Oh, Liquid. Not Limit. It's Liquid. La, la, la. Get it into your head, Mike. Get it into your head. Oh, about the same. Ooh, some strong warriors there. Ooh. Ooh. Neighbors is no more. We are sorry to... Oh, wow. This is the best news I've ever had in my life. We are sorry to say that after nearly 37 years and almost 9,000 episodes of broadcast, we have to confirm that Neighbors will cease production in the summer. Oh, no. Who the fuck was watching Neighbors? Who the fuck was watching Neighbors? Apparently, I should watch... hold on. It'll be on Max's Twitter, I assume. Where's our boy Max? There he is. Liquid's Race to World First announcement was sick, apparently. Absolutely awesome. Let's check this out. Didn't have.
We are passing the early hours of the morning here, being 3:05 a.m.
Limit just recently securing that world second.
The defenses protecting the Sepulchre's secrets will be unlike any you have encountered before. The Sepulchre's secrets will be mine.
You know, I was asked so often about casting the Race to World First when it was during the pandemic and it was online, which couldn't be avoided. And I said no every time. That's the reality. I was like, I don't want to, because This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is where my energy for casting comes from. It comes from this. Doing it online, sat in your bedroom or sat in your little office doing it, it's just not the same. It's not even close. Like to being it's like they pay good money as well, you know. They pay good money and they're like, you know, we'll pay you good money. Can you cast? And this was both Echo and Liquid and Method. I was like, it's just no, man. Without this, it's just not the race to world first for me at all. Oh, who they got? Oh, is that their casters? Aya, Jet, Lulaboo, Preheat, Nagura. Are they flying Nagura out? Does anyone know? Oh, boy's ironic. What a bro. Veloris, he's awesome too. Kalamazi, yeah. Cams, Meek. I don't know who Meeks is. Who's Meeks? I don't know who that is. I have him there. I don't think OTK is doing anything for this race to world first. I don't think so. As far as I know, OTK is not doing anything. German caster. Good caster lineup. Very cool.
How long I have waited.
This is Warcraft 3, right? Been a pretty long time. This is Warcraft 3. Sponsored by Jersey Mike's. Yeah. Sigh. Sigh. Scriper, Roger, Roneko. Yes. Yes. Yes, Limit rebranded to, I think Max is a part owner now of Liquid, right? Something like that. So they're Liquid now, which is great for them. Yeah, I mean, I remember way back when in a different world. So let's put this into context. It was a very different world. I was at a party and I was talking to Max. The first time I'd ever met Max. And we were talking about what the future was for Limit. And at the time, Method was on top of the world. They had it all going on. And I said to him something, terrible advice. I'm glad Max did not listen to me. Terrible advice. I was like, what do you want for Limit? And he was like, I want it to be as... He said something like, I want it to be as big as this. I was like, right. And you talk about how we get there. Like, what would be the play? At the time, it was probably the right thing to do, but ultimately it did not pay off. And I was like, being a part of when Method was running the race to world first would not have been a bad idea. But I didn't know there was underlying dislikes there. It's between Sko and Max and all that kind of stuff. I had no idea about any of that. Obviously, I was on the outside of all those things. I was always independent. So for me, it's like... Because, I mean, there was a selfish goal to it as well. I was like, I want to cast you, like, so much. I want to cast you guys so much. I would love to that. And I still have stood by that every step of the way. I want the Super Bowl of raiding. I want the whole big thing. I don't want it all divided up everywhere. I think we could all do a lot better if we could get it together into one way. And that's what I was pushing for. So it's like, you know, being part of, like, the Method race to world first and having you guys there, that would be incredible. And I still stand by that, but obviously not the same way anymore. It'd be so good. I mean, I can't even express to you guys how many hours and hours and hours I've had with conversations with people of Limit. Oh, you're building the free company. I need to turn this down. You're too loud. Jesus Christ. You're way too loud. What the fuck? Oh, they're rebuilding. I need to pick up a crate of Scarlet Moco cloth from the Weavers Guild. You're giving me quests? It does look like a sweatshop in here. Push to keep the dark from coming. They're hard at work. We can rebuild. Is this also a clue that I need to work on my crafting? Why do I feel like you guys are planning something for while I'm in Germany? We're probably doing Endwalker while I'm in Germany. Just to let you know. You guys are working hard. I like this. This is good to see. And a cup of coffee to keep us going. A cup of coffee. I'll help. I'll help. Yeah, the Wellerman is perfect. We all lift, we're all adrift together. Everyone doing their trials into this. Is that off-brand Wellerman? It is! Yeah, the Bard's playing Wellerman. You guys are so good at this. Yeah, I can see. Scythian's playing. Scythian's playing on the stairs. You guys are so fucking good at this. It's actually amazing. Oh, Honey Yellow is making the biggest mess. Just disgraceful. Just gotta clean that up. It's just terrible. What? I'm helping. Cloth. Oh, right. I have to leave. Are you kicking me out? Oh, they fully boxed off the upstairs. Yeah, they fully boxed it off. Is that... Oh, downstairs is boxed as well. They don't want us to go there. They're incredible, aren't they? I think everyone deserves a break. Saucer break? Yeah, as I was saying, I've spent countless hours trying to get people to go together. Trying to get the guilds to go together. But it's not going to happen. I understand why as well. It's purely selfish on my part. It's purely selfish. It's not purely selfish. I also think there's a lot of money to be made with one giant event. For both of the guilds to do well. Would you go to a live Race to World first? Where it was like almost like an arena style? Where the guilds are sat side by side? No? Would you not go? Only to meet people, not to watch. Absolutely not. Oh, fuck no. No way. Okay. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, we could. Takes too long. Yeah, I mean... Okay, the race is probably going to be 2 weeks long. Would you go for, like, the last 3 bosses? It's nothing to do with disliking WoW, and I think that's the important thing. At least in my mind, anyway. It's nothing to do with disliking WoW. It's more a case... I see the race as separate from all the bullshit. In terms of being a player. I see the race as a totally separate thing. Totally separate thing. Last 2 will be alright? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think that'll work. You can't keep a live event interesting for that long? I don't know, man. I've seen people at BlizzCon. I've seen people sit all day, every day in like the Overwatch area. All day, every day. Just sat watching. Yeah, I have no interest in particularly playing WoW right now, except to play with my friends. They're putting together a heroic raid, and yeah, I would absolutely love to do that. I'd absolutely love to do that, but more to play with my friends than anything else. It'd be the same case as last time, is once the jailer's dead, I probably would put it down again. Although, this is what Crusher said, right? Get this, guys. Get this. This will make you fucking sick. Alright. Okay, this is bullshit. Kenny will not come to Germany. Kenny will not come to Germany to see me because he's preparing to play in the heroic raid. Like, that is dog shit. I'm literally coming near you. Okay, so Crusher said this, and this is what turned everybody off in the Discord. You've probably seen it as well, Raven, because you're in this Discord. If you are going to do the heroic... Oh, yeah, check this out. Check this out. If you plan on doing the heroic run, please try and get double Legos done, which you need revered with enlightened. It's pretty little you have to do in this patch. It's world quests every day, 2 to 3 takes 5 minutes, and fill the bar weekly. That's all the reps, so it's super chill. You lost me at world quests. Pass. Pass. No thanks. Pass. It's super chill. You just need to play every day. You need to play every day for 5 minutes. Pass. I'm out. Just easy. Just play every day, which is not usually a problem. I log in to do the fucking Saucer every day, and I'm here for longer than 5 minutes, but I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. And then did Mickle come in with a real genius idea? Oh yeah, this is the solution. If that was your problem. If that's your problem. Yeah. Doing world quests is for losers. Just farm 29 rares a day instead. It's about the same reward. Pass. 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 A hard pass. Oh my god. I know. Oh no. Just need to farm rep every day. It's super chill. I choose to do the Saucer. Yeah. I choose to do the Saucer. That's why I was surprised people were so pissed at me in the Bozzy video. When I said, I guess I shouldn't be that pissed. But I was like, when you're forced to do it, I instantly dislike it. I instantaneously, even if it's good and it's fun, I just instantly dislike it. I start with that sour taste in my mouth when it's mandatory. I just immediately dislike it. I don't want to do it every day. I don't play FF at the weekends. And it's fine. It's fine. I don't get anxiety. But I remember legitimately having anxiety because I, being a complete degenerate casual piece of filth, went out some days with my family all weekend. And genuinely feeling like, I need to get home. I've got to do my daily quests. I need to get home. And and I'm sure we've all felt that way at some point, right? We've all felt that way. Like, I need to stop doing this fun thing with loved ones because I need to go and do my fucking daily quests. How many of us have sat there at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. doing daily quests after your day's finished? Because I'll just do them quick before I go to bed, right? And then you've got some dick sniffer like Crusher, who's like, oh, it only takes 5 minutes. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You're a fucking liar. It doesn't take 5 minutes at all. You know it doesn't. It takes at least 30 to 40 minutes. You know it does. What's wrong with sniffing dick? Nothing. If it's clean, go for it, man. I'll sniff a clean dick. I'm fine with it. It's good. It's good. I don't get why daily. Were you thinking they changed to weekly cap would be much better? I think just getting rid of all mandatory shit is better. That'd be my thought process. Stop making it mandatory. At least that's... I mean, yeah, it's boomer talk. But I really miss the good old days where I would set myself a goal, like getting the Slices Right title, and then doing it at my own pace, and then enjoying raiding and gearing as my main gameplay, is just having that fun, and then going, oh, what else is there in the game? And enjoying that and setting little challenges for myself. Wrath of the Lich King was like the beginning of the end of that, because that was the first time we really had super mandatory stuff, although we had Aldor and Scryer in TBC, which you needed for shouldering chance, but the Sons of Hodir rep grind, I think what happened is they took the way we treated Aldor and Scryer and everybody doing it, because it had the shouldering chance, and saying, oh, this is pretty good. Look, people are engaging with this system. People are enjoying this system. That it gives them something to do every single day. We should expand this in Wrath of the Lich King. And so they came up with, like, Sons of Hodir and all this stuff, which was, like, mandatory. But the best stuff, I hated doing the Sons of Hodir. I hated it then. I was like, this fucking sucks having to go and do this every single day. It sucks. What I did like, though, was Kalawak Fishing Derby, going gaining reps in other zones, purely for the rewards from them, like I did in Vanilla and like I did in the Burning Crusade. is I was like, oh, I would really like to do Netherstorm rep. Because I'm not playing well. I need to do like Netherstorm rep. I don't need to do it, but I want to do the Netherstorm rep because I think I got a cool tabard or something, and there was something else. So I just spent a weekend or two or 3 weeks just going grinding that out of my pure choice, and it was just mob grinding. It was like a terrible rep grind. It was just mob grinding. Well, I was fine with it. I was totally fine with it. Because I was choosing to do it, I guess. That's the point. I was choosing to spend my time there. And then at some point after doing that, I was like, oh, I want all the Burning Crusade reputations. So I'm going to go and do that. Where are we going? This way? And so I did that. And then I got all them reputations, and then I set myself... Where am I? The lack of people in here is actually bothering me a lot. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, Chris? What's up? Oh, I know where it is. Fixed. We're good. Easy solution. Will be. Yep, solid 60 on this side. That's the one. Trust. Where are the people? Sometimes if you load in too quickly, you get a completely empty instance for yourself. Do you think I forced it to do players force that sort of thing by refusing to allow players in groups without... Sorry, let me read that again. Do you think the game forces it, or do players force this sort of thing? Oh, I think it's like this. I need paint. I need paint. I need paint. I need paint. This is my take on it, and this could be absolute bollocks. But this is how I feel about it, right? This is what I think. Because I've seen the response to Zereth Mortis now as well. Alright, what we need... Yeah, NFT incoming. Okay, what we need is... This is going to be glorious. We need... This is going to be perfection. I can't wait till Echo gives me an illustrator to use. Okay, this is our cake. It has lovely frosting on top of it, and it also has some cherries. This is our beautiful cake. It's a variation on the Victoria sponge. We could even put in, if we really want to, some jam to go with it. There's the jam. Beautiful. There's the jam. All right, this is your MMO cake. All right, this is your MMO cake. This is what it is. This is your MMO cake. But guess what? Guess what happened over the years? It's really bad. Is in Wrath of the Lich King, they let's do it like this. So every time they change something, right? It's not chocolate. No, this is your MMO cake. This is your MMO cake. This is your MMO cake at early game. It could be any MMO. This isn't like specifically World of Warcraft. But this is your MMO cake. And it's really, really nice. It's a juicy cake, and it's got like stuff for everybody. It really has. Like, if you prefer citrus, right? If you prefer like a bit of a lemony cake, you can have like a nice citrus cake over here. Got some lemons on it, and it's got some sprinkles. It's got all this different shit. Now, the thing is, I only like cherries, but that's fine. My cake's got cherries on it. That's awesome. I don't like citrus. I don't really like lemon cake. I don't like lemon cheesecake. So, but I just don't eat that bit. I have a slice of the cake from over here. So I enjoy my piece of the cake, and it's all good. But, like, a piece of the cake I really liked a lot was, like, decently hard, needed coordination, 5-man dungeons. Right, so I loved my Burning Crusade cake. It was really, really nice. It had some dailies that I could do for casual content. It had rep grinds. It had things, achievements to unlock. And I liked all those things a lot. In fact, I loved my Burning Crusade cake so very much. I could eat most of this cake and enjoy every single bit of it. But in Wrath of the Lich King, they decided to take away the dungeons, right? They decided to make the dungeons much easier. So what they did is they removed part of the cake. Why? they removed a part of this cake. Oh, no. So the people... Why are you not doing it? Do it. Do it. Make correct. There we go. They took a part of that cake away. And so the people who enjoyed that piece of the cake, they stopped eating the cake. They stopped playing the cake, which was a real bummer. So we lost those players. But the players who still stuck around, they liked what was left of the cake. They really enjoyed it. So they stayed and they enjoyed their Wrath of the Lich King cake. But in Cataclysm, they brought back some harder dungeons. The problem was the people who liked the harder dungeons, they'd already gone to eat a different cake. They'd gone. They weren't coming back. But the people that were left, they liked easier dungeons. So when they brought back harder dungeons, they lost their piece of the cake because they didn't like that cake either. So now we just had less cake. What a pisser. And then we got to Mr. Pandaria, where it was just like, if you really like daily quests, then you had a great piece of cake. But there was people who didn't like doing daily quests all day, every single fucking day. In fact, they kind of had enough of doing that. And they did want their legendary capes and legendary meta gems and things like that. But they didn't want to do dailies all day, every fucking day for every scrap of rep you could get. So they got fed up and they started to dislike their piece of the cake and decided to give up on it. So now we had those people went and got a different piece of cake and they were left with this cake. And then they decided that all content should be mandatory because they'd made it and you should enjoy it. But some people didn't like being forced into eating all the cake. Some people like to eat their piece of the cake. They didn't like that part of the cake. So the fact that you had to eat all the cake every single time really got on people's nerves and they stopped eating the cake. So those people were like, I can't eat that much cake, so I'm going to go and find a smaller cake to play. That would be a lot of fun. I'll eat that bit of cake. But the people who were left, those people who stuck around, they liked having all that mandatory content all the time. That was really fun for them. They could log in, and they could find their big piece of cake, and they could eat it every single day. And they never really even felt full. In fact, they demanded more cake. And the people who were left loved it. Now, people were starting to moan. The people who'd stopped eating the cake, they were asking, like, can we have it to be so it's not mandatory all the time, or it's pretty easy to grind out? And so they decided to change that. They also decided to mess around with the story. So the people who've been enjoying the story and didn't really care about the cherries on top, they lost their part of the cake as well. So the fact the main bulk of the cake was gone for those guys. But the people who were left didn't mind the story. They weren't particularly interested. And then they tried to change the cake. They tried to give it a different flavor to meet the demands of the people who'd stopped eating the cake. All those people have stopped eating the cake. We've only got a little piece of cake left. We've only got a few cake eaters left. So let's change the cake so it brings back the people who enjoyed, say, citrus. Let's change the cake so the citrus people will come back, right? Let's change the cake so that the citrus people come back. But the problem is the people who are still eating the cake, who stuck around to eat the cake, they don't like citrus. They liked the cherries, and the cherries are gone now, and all we've got is citrus. So those people have gone as well. And now we've just got a very, very small cake, and that seems to be what I'm seeing for the most part. There's that, there you go. We've got a little piece of cake. That's all we've got left. So we've got a little piece of cake, and there's not many people to eat it anymore. Do you like it? You see where we're going? There's not much cake left, and there's not many people left to eat it as well. It's unfortunate. But that's how I feel it's gone, and that's why that's how I feel like when they try and change stuff now to try and bring back the old cake eaters like myself. The people who have stuck around, they didn't mind the situation, and now they don't like what's changed. So there's a little piece of cake, and not many people to eat the cake, unfortunately. But they can bake a new cake. That's the important thing. We need to remember. They can bake a new cake. It is entirely possible to scrap this cake and get ourselves a brand new cake. Can we go back that far? We can make the cake again. It's possible. We could bake a new cake. We can bring it all back. It's possible. It's entirely possible to throw that cake in the bin and finish a patch early and make a brand new cake. But making a new cake makes way too much time. This is going to sound like pure fanboyism, but it's an actual fact, is Square Enix was fine with making a brand new cake. They kept some of the old flavors, and they made themselves a brand new cake. And that's what they did. So, I mean, we have real-world facts that's... They made a rotten cake. They made a bad cake. They made a cake that was bad and terrible. FF good, WoW bad. And I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying it's possible to salvage it, and we all hope that. It's fine to produce content not everyone enjoys, but it needs to feel more optional. Exactly. Yeah, when you're forcing people to stuff that cake in, it's not quite as good. Not quite as good. FF cake or WoW cake? Cakey goodness. 1.0 wasn't even cake, it was just dough. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my point being is that trying to retrofit changes on and change things is going to upset the people who stuck around because they enjoyed the way it was in the past. They enjoyed the changes. So gradually, as those people have been left behind, the people who are still there, they enjoy what's left. They're okay with it. So when you try and take that away from them, they're going to get pissed. Understandably so. They are. There's a lot of people who are a little upset that Zereth Mortis isn't that mandatory. That it's not providing that day in, day out grinding and non-stop play that they're used to. And they're used to that by now. Also, Johnny, is better a cooking battle. Oh, we get the FF14 cookbook and the WoW cookbook. Who wins? That's a good Christmas video. That's actually a really good Christmas video idea. I like that a lot. That's a good Christmas idea. We got a couple of FF14 content creators and some WoW content creators. And we have a cook-off to decide which is the best MMO. Do you know how seriously people would take that? Yeah, but I have to plan ahead. I'm a content creator. I have to plan ahead. I can't just turn up on the day and hope everything works out. Can't do that. We have to have a plan. Otherwise, we just end up making Shadowlands. You have to plan ahead. 1, 2, 3. Easy. Okay. Okay. This sounds like a good way to start a war. I don't think so. Do you think people... I know people would take it way too seriously. I know people would be like... Nope. Clearly, the other one is superior. Nope. Nope. 789. Cash money, baby. My MMO has the best food. I'm so mad. It was cooked badly. It's fucking raw. Why did you do this? Let's say we get like Zeppler over. And as we all know, Zeppler's a terrible cook. And she ruins the meal. Terrible. Terrible. Well, this is scuffed. This is about as scuffed a ticket as I've ever seen in my entire life. Whatever. Get out of my face. Yeah, I mean it's 1,000, but it's no win again. It's no win again. No, I'm gonna take it. 1K still good? It's not. It's not. I've got that WoW background. It's BIS or it's garbage. It's BIS or it's garbage. Well, hopefully when this war settles down, fingers crossed, we can. Race me on the next league. Race you? Do you really want to go toe-to-toe with the Great One? You really want to go toe-to-toe? You want to go toe-to-toe with the Great One? Gets jackpot, leaves in disgust, yeah. It's not insensitive at all. We look forward to good times. That's nothing to do with insensitivity. We hope for good times. Always. Not insensitive whatsoever. We all hope and pray for the good times. When are you going to do a mug meal, though? Oh, that mug meal. I've got to be honest with you, I don't know where that book is. Yeah, I know you sent me that book. I don't know where that book is. It's gone. It's probably somewhere in the office in a box. It's probably. It's probably somewhere in a box, but I don't know where it is. When in Germany, can you ask the Echoes if they still plan to do Ultimate Blind? I don't want to disturb them with FF14 stuff. If they bring it up, I'll talk about it. If they bring it up, but they're very WoW focused right now. They're in WoW mode. They're grinding. Are they already grinding? Are they live? Yeah, Scripe's on. Oh, Uber Eats. I need to know about Uber Eats. If I don't know about Uber Eats, how will I ever know? Is there literally anyone else advertising? He looks confused. Got Scripe thinking face on. You see, this is what FF14 needs. More add-ons, man. FF14 would be so much better if I could fill my screen with icons.
Damn it. I was looking at the rate frames. God bless. Grade 2 rate frames. Gingy, right? Otherwise, oof, what would have happened?
Nice UI, mate.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh no, it has the tooltip on the top.
They're raiding straight away.
Yeah, I will just instantly fix it now and send it again. All right.
Or?
But, wait, it is in the group now, right? Oh yeah, I think.
God, I do not miss doing split runs, dudes. Even in my other guild.
It's fine.
Right, important.
I prio.
Important. What shirt is Gingy wearing today? He was wearing a sailor's outfit yesterday. It's important. Fucking hell! Why do you think people install AdBlock? Do you realize? Do you realize why people install AdBlock? Jesus fuck. Oh, he's not got his arms out.
Very nice, very nice.
At Gingy. Wino tank top. Whoa. Pussy. Right? Can we get an answer?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Whatever. Last phase.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Use your AMZs like.
He's not going to tell me.
Use them at the start.
I am
when
subbed.
When you use them on the hook breakers, like if I say.
Get any elixir real quick.
Use it before the
Oh, you abandoned, you pussy. Oh, he's wearing his boxer shorts. He's ready to game. He's ready to game.
It's like 157 CD. You know what I mean?
He's ready to game. We got boxer shorts on. That's going to be a 14-hour stream. Because I called him a pussy.
When?
How are they getting away with this music? Are they not saving it to the VODs? Are they doing that
Use
thing?
it before the guts, basically. Yeah, wait until the guts.
Oh, Jesse face. Yeah. What a bummer. Gamer attack. I couldn't game all day in boxer shorts, man. I couldn't game all day in boxer shorts. Yeah, I had a split audio. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Is this a race? Are we actually racing? Okay. Alright. Are we doing a countdown? Or are we going? I'm on my own again. Alright, first one outside wins. Oh, I'm not on my own. Fuck! I panicked. I saw all those people coming. I can still beat Raven. He's going to fail at some point. I can still beat Raven. It's fine. It's fine. I can still beat him. He's got to be a coward now and play it safe. Get it! Oh, there's a gap there! Okay, you win. You win. You win. I thought the branch took us to the edge. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's all over. He'd have to fuck up at the end now. And he's not going to. Oh, he could take it so easy. possible. People failing here. I've caught up to Jakey. Are they already at the end? Oh. Oh, Chris has already finished. What a jerk. Oh, Jakey fell. Alright, I had a good second half. It's because I had the display on. I've been swapping back and forth. It's fine now. Alright, you win. You win. Jackass. You win. I got telling always helps. I think a story can be good and poorly told. I think overwhelmed with sponsors. The story in itself isn't bad by any means, but the way it's told makes ARR even more almost unbearable. See, I disagree. I loved that. Obviously, it's obviously the eye of the beholder for sure. But I loved Realm Reborn. But I was also learning everything along the way, so that probably helps. Idiots. You're all idiots. You're all idiots. Who is this beholder dude and what does he want? Yeah. I would like another race, if it's possible. You think chat helped? I always have a different experience than everybody else. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, streaming does afford me to have that different experience than everybody else. That is undoubtable. Yeah, but he also has chat as well. Like, when you're enjoying yourself, like, during the boring periods, which no doubt there are boring periods, you can chit-chat with people and pass the time very quickly while you're moving between quest to quest. Like, the wine quest, I definitely felt that if I was, like, in love with the story so much, and then I got sent on that quest to get bottles of wine, rather than progressing the main meat of the story, I would have been pissed off. I would have been pissed off, for sure. Let's see if we get Slice. Yeah, I could see if I was a solo player, I would have been pissed off with that. I could absolutely see that. Yeah, it takes you out of it. You feel a bit bad. But for me, it was fine. Like, I had fun with it, chit-chatting on the way, and got the way there. Yeah, I still expect you have a friend. Yeah, for sure. If you're playing together, having some fun. Finishing Slice. Worst quest ever. See, it was, for me, it was fine. I found it like a little bit of levity. I thought it was cool. I was trying to think what the worst quest line in Shadowbringers was for me, and even though it's still good, there's obviously a worst out of all the good ones. I think it was the Raktika stuff. I was thinking back on that last night, and as much as I kind of liked the Bunny Village, that stuff felt a little bland. Now, the grapes was fine, and it wasn't because of Lahi either. It wasn't because of Lahi. It was not because of Lahi. Not at all. Yeah, Raktika, you know what it is? Yulmore is so fucking good. Alisei, Tesleen, so good. Urianger and the fairies, so good. Raktika is like okay, but it doesn't carry that same, ironically, the light and the darkness that the other zones have. The other zones like cheer you up and punish you all at the same time. I didn't like the fairies. Well, I did like the fairies. I share the twins. I share in the twins' thoughts. They're frustrating, but they're playful. So it's like, okay, we have to deal with this. But I absolutely adore, with all my heart, that the person who lives in the fairyland is Urianger. And I was thinking about it this morning when I was writing about it. I was like, I can almost imagine the fairies desperately trying to play with Urianger. And him just, like, not getting it and seeing through it and just being really, like, awkward and Urianger about it. Dost thou know where the white Orosite reside within this land? O good fairies of the Lakeland, please. Doth tell me, hast thou seen either of the Orth of the Scions of the Souls of the Seventh Dawn? And them like, play with us! Play with us! Play with us! He just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. Check Discord. Better be good. Better be good. He did? Did he hit 93 months? There it is. What do you type in a message after 93 months? You just know it'll be ignored, beta. You're both betas, the pair of you. The pair of you, betas. Nothing but betas. He told the fairies that putting leaves in hot water was bad, so they pranked him and made hot cups of tea. Actica was more lore focused, I guess, the world building first. Yeah, it just didn't have that, I was, like, Yulmore, you know, you've got the Soylent Green, you've got Vorthry at the end when he gets into his rage and starts sliding across the floor on his titties. He's got that baby thing hiding under his breasts. There's no trolley, though. What do I say about the trolley when I inevitably make the video concerning the trolley? Does the trolley deserve its own video? Perhaps me and Chris go and visit a trolley yard and see a real trolley. Excursion, Chris? We go to a rail yard and see a real trolley. I want you to go to a Manchester rail yard. It's a murder situation. Look, nobody's been murdered in hours. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. A 3-part series with history. I need to get Clog involved. I need the history of trolleys. The trolley deserves its own channel. You got the Great Serpent of Ronka. True. That was the best quest I did in Raktika, was the Great Serpent. The Cult of the Trolley. I think if we go to any rail yard and just touch a trolley, I could get a suit, like one of them tweed suits, presented like one of them old historian men. You know, the classic British ones.
And it was here, in this rail yard, that the first trolley did roll onto the rail tracks. No one could have believed that when the trolley's wheels hit upon the tracks, that the light of Jesus the Christ himself would be bestowed upon the oiled, slick wheels. And there we see the light engulfing the entire land as the trolley rolls silently into the night.
You know? Yeah. Booking Arbor over here. Please. Do the arm-waving dude from Mitchell and Webb.
And it was here that the Luftwaffe descended across the skies.
Top 10 trolleys in video games. Let's do the list right now. We've got 1 minute. Right, FF14 number 1. The train in Resident Evil 5 that needs space R. That's in at number 2. Number 3 would be the trolley ride in Donkey Kong Country that no one could ever beat. Number 4, Battletoads, obviously. It's not quite a trolley, but it's close. It's close. And number 5 has to be Metro. Right? It has to be Metro. Dead Space has good trolleys. I haven't done FF8. Is there a trolley in FF7? Was there a trolley? Air Force One? Oh, that's fine. Alright, we can finish there. That's fine. You can do Air Force One. Sure. Big F. Yeah, no Slice Championship today. 4980 coming. Trouble with the Trolley. Battletoads, what a throwback for sure, man. Mole Mountain is Super Mario RPG. Never played it either. Never played it either. Not been there. Bummer. The Phantom Trolley. I want to suplex a trolley. Hold on. Best train trolley in the world. We can't include Thomas top 10 trolleys, National Geographic. Of course there's a list. Why did I even doubt for a second in this world that there isn't a top 10 trolleys list? Of course there's a top 10 trolleys list. All right. Toronto's 501 Queen Street car in Canada. I mean, now I've got a real excuse to get to Canada to ride the trolley. Is this? No, I'm not signing up to your fucking trolley newsletter. No. Stop! What's number 1? Oh, they haven't put them in order. What kind of fucking list is this? Cowards. They haven't put them in order. Yeah. Oh, and that's it. That's the only thing we've got on trolleys. Other than that, it's train rides. Boo. Boo. Worst. Absolute worst. Yeah, fake list. Solar-powered trains? Can't roll coal on that. In Canada, when you go out of a bus or a trolley, you have to yell at the driver and say thank you. I say thank you every time anyway. Gotta say thank you. Gotta say thank you. I highly suggest playing Super Mario RPG. Alright, we'll do it before Endwalker. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Or Path of Exile. We'll squeeze it in somewhere for sure. Who isn't saying thank you? I say thank you to everybody. You don't have to. Of course you should do, though. You should do. Yeah, imagine not thanking the person driving you there, even if it's strange. I'll be dead before Endwalker. You won't be, I promise. Don't die. I'm saying that, right? Don't die. Don't die. Not a true bit if you don't say thanks to the bus driver. I say thanks to everybody. You've got to say thanks. What's your favourite FF14 race? I still can't name them all. That's not a lie. I cannot name them all. I can't even name what my race is in FF14. I know... Right, I'm not looking at you guys. I know Lalafels. One of these is a Rogadin. The dragons are called Aura. So I made one of them. Bunny girls are called Mikotes? Mikitos? Mikote? Humans. Elves. Elizon. It's not elves, it's Elizon. No. Cat people are Mikotes. Yeah, cat people. Aura. Rogadin. I don't know what that big stupid thing is that Azzy plays. I don't know what the bunnies are called. I don't know what the bunnies are called. Yeah, I don't know what the big furry dudes are called either. I'm racking my brain. Hoth? No, not Hoth. It's like Hoth. Hrothgar. Hrothgar. That's what Azzy plays. He's a Hrothgar. I don't know what the bunnies are. Do I know what the bunnies are? Definitely Elizon. No, I don't. Vieira, yeah. I think that's all of them, right? Am I missing anyone? Rogadin, Hrothgar, Mikotes, Lalafels, Humans, Elizons, Vieira. I think that's it. Humans are higher. Okay, yeah, I got the name wrong. Higher humans. But they are humans, right? Not called humans. Humes. I'm from the first. You have to understand, I'm from the first. So it's dwarves, Humes. You gotta understand that I come from a different place. Yeah? I come from a different place. Now for bonus points, all the names from the first. I remember Humes, I remember dwarves. I don't remember anything else. What's my favourite though? If I wasn't... I mean, I love my character, but... I would never have chosen this of my own volition, but I love it now. Like, I very much love my character. But if I was to choose for actually looking good, which race do I think looks the best? I think it's either the cats or the Aura. And the humans. Yeah, the hires. I think they genuinely look overall the best. I think it's the cats, the dragons or the Humes, I think look generally the best. Having said that, not to upset anybody, this is amazing. But it has to fit a theme. Like, this is amazing as well. This is so fucking good. Like, you can make all of them look incredible. You absolutely can. You can make all... Besides Lalafell's, obviously. I mean... You can make all of them look amazing. I don't quite like the Elizons. They're too tall. Not that I dislike them, but I don't like them as much as the other ones. It's not hate, I just don't like them as much as the other ones. That's all. Mad because he's small. Did you read about the Tataru only questline? No, I haven't. That's something I'll be looking forward to for sure. Not the females, they have long necks. Yeah, they look disproportioned. Like, even the Lalafells are proportioned pretty correctly. Like, that's a... Don't hit me. Oh, that's horrifying. No, I just don't... No. Not doing yourself any favors. Just not doing yourself any favors. This is a bad defense. Bad Lalafell defense. We'll probably be doing all the ultimates at some point. Unless it takes too long. That's my only thing. I think a stream of just raiding one boss for too long is just not fun. I think even I would be bored of it. That's all. I think I would be bored of it. I'm happy to take some tries on it, but it feels like we need to get an organized group. Feels like we need to really, like, research maybe. I don't think we want to do it blind, especially if we're using, like, a pug style. Yeah, it's very, very hard. It just means we need to take it more seriously. And I haven't had to take anything in FF14 seriously, and I've really, really liked that. I've enjoyed that a lot. I haven't had to think about, like, do we swap people out? Do I care who I invite? Like, when we've done that, even our extreme raids, it's been like, who wants to go? And we've been fine. We've been fine. Who wants to go? Who's up for a day of raiding? That's been fun. I'll probably love it, but there is an organized group I could go with, which I think Alex and Ross... Am I right? You're still playing with Ross? With Alex, Ross, and Clark and stuff? Yeah, they have a group, and maybe I can slide in there or something like that. Maybe I can slide into the DMs. I'm with Alex on Monday. Once I get a few of them German beers in him, maybe we can make some magic happen. Oh, Roger confirmed for schnitzel and beers on Monday. Yeah. Roger confirmed. Schnitzel and beers Monday night. I'll make sure we get some pictures out for you guys. Ross now has his harem. Would you raid with them on stream? I don't know. Usually if I'm taking the game seriously, I don't like to stream it. I like to run my stream like we're in a bar. I like that. I really like running my stream like we're in a bar. I get a lot of pleasure out of that. Like, we're kicked back and we're chilling. Like, that after-work comfy feel. I like that. If I'm gaming seriously, I tend to not like streaming it. The counter to that is a lot of people like watching it. Like, when I streamed Kill Jaden, like, Heroic Mythic, whatever the fuck it was called, I didn't speak to anybody in the chat for like 5 hours, and people fucking loved the shit out of it. It's my own personal taste, I guess. We're always watching, no matter where you are. I'm so sad we don't have that video anymore. Even though I streamed it, I do not have the save of that kill anywhere. That makes me sad. Although I do think I put it in a YouTube video, but I cut all the audio out because I was talking over it probably. Oh, you do this on a controller? Alright, I'm going for it. Is it A to fire? It is. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, this is horrible. This is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah, I've just discovered that perhaps mouse is better for shooting. Oh, fuck. Got it. Got it. Who knew? Yeah, what a revelation. Why are you booing me for getting 5k? What? Right, is it possible we get Slice next? Is it possible? Can we get it at 20 past? It's at certain times. It's not always possible, right? Slice is only at certain times. Is it like on the hour and 20 past? Or 20 past and something like that? Do Slice on a controller? How do you even play on a controller? How do I... How do you activate skills? Right. Bumpers don't do anything. Oh. Okay, so both bumpers together is sheathed and unsheathed weapon. We've got the important bindings. You need to change your layout and UI settings. Okay, can I get anything? Oh, I can get the map. Cool. Oh, I have jump. Sweet. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Okay, you can change... What's that? Is that just a target self button? Lock on. I'm not going to change the whole UI. I'm just giving this a whirl because it's rarely I have my controller on. I've had it on for Elden Ring. Okay. What does the D-pad do on its own? Oh! How horribly inefficient. It's just a switch? Okay. Where are we looking? HUD layout? Character setting, flip the character frames. Item UI settings. There we go. That one? Top left. Oh God. Okay, so oh! Oh, you keep moving when you're holding it. How did I do that? I had auto run on for a second. So then it used that D-pad. Yeah. Interesting. Well, to drop my lane lines, it would be that. Cool. Oh, what a horrible way to play. I could get used to it, but you. And right bumper swaps between the different bars. I imagine you could put most things down to one setting and then put like cooldowns on right trigger. I can see how this would work. Yeah, you could put all your DPS spells on, say, left trigger. Something nice and easy. And then put all your cooldowns on right trigger. That would work okay. And you get all 8 action bars. Yeah. Not for me, though. No, thank you. No. Mouse mode. I could see it working for sure. Yeah, I mean that works. I could see that working. Also, the bars attached to L2, R2, L2, etc. Yeah. You can set your more bars that trigger on multiple taps of the trigger buttons. Nice. I could totally see you because you just make it so you're like 8 or 10 regular spells or whatever, or just on one thing, and then I would put the way I would my gut feeling there would be to then put all my DPS cooldowns on like right trigger, so Leylands, Shorecast, Sharpcast, things like that. That would work. Even with the joystick is more precise. I don't know about that. I'd have to take that word for it. I haven't tested it extensively. And I would have to trust their opinion on that one. That feels a little wacky. There's a paint like Astrologian, yeah. How do you do with healing then? Like, how do you cycle through party bars then? I mean, after this many years, it's certainly not something I'd want to look into, is playing on controller. Up and down on the D-pad, so you have to cycle. Can you set like a quick trigger to, say, a tank or something like that? So let's say you heal someone who's like 8th in the raid, but then you want to get up to like position 2. You'd have to cycle through everybody. Oh, with the lock on, yeah. You can macro targets, that works. 8th would be up one. True. True. So you'd be looking at something like 6-2, something like that. Both our healers played on controller. I have zero idea how they even heal with that. I mean, I've seen... I don't know if we've still got it. The most bizarre revelation I ever saw in my entire goddamn life. Brain. No, not that boss. This upset me a lot. Is this the one? It did. Okay. This legitimately upset me when I found this out. This is one of my healing heroes. He's from Germany. His name is Protec. He was wildly considered the best healer in the world for a long time. Watch the bottom of the screen. Because it made me vomit. Not yet. Did you see it? Did you see it? He's scrolling between the bars. Yep. I can say all I want about clicking and key binding, but there are some people who make it fucking work, and I had no idea anybody in the whole world actually used scrolling bars to play the game. And yet here we see one of the best players in the world using bar switching. It's not Chad. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then I immediately, when I played with him, I was like, okay, explain to me why you do that. And he's like, I just played that way since day one, and it made absolute sense to me. And now I can't change. He's not trolling. From day one of installing the game, that made perfect sense to him. Is to have... Because for what he does, and the way he explained it to me, is he only has like 8 key bindings. Whereas I have something like 30-something. He only has 8. And then he has the 8th one just changing his bars. So he could just use all those same key bindings again. So it makes sense to him. Yeah, he just doesn't need that many key bindings because he has a key binding that changes the bar. And then he just gets to use all these other key bindings again. So he uses 1 for like 4 different spells. 2 is like 4 different spells. So to him, it just made total sense. It's like, why would I have 30 different key bindings when I can have like 8 and be super comfortable? So, I mean, when I heard that, I was like, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. Hits leap again. All right, last leap, and then we're out. Last leap. Last leap. Leap race. I need to defend myself. I need to defend my honor. Bastard is decent. Not traditional, but it makes sense. Yeah, like, the logic is sound. I only, I feel comfortable using 8 or 9 keybinds on my bar, and then I think he used his mouse wheel to change bars. Makes sense. So it's 1, and for him, his keybinds are 1, mouse wheel scroll and 1. And then mouse wheel twice 1. That's how he does it. God, it gets worse. There's been some horrendously weird. It sounds like you played FF11 before WoW. I would have played with him. I played with him in Wrath of the Lich King, whenever that was. So I don't know if FF11 was around at the time. Probably was. I don't know. But yeah. I think he played since Vanilla in 2004. I'm pretty sure he played 2004. My missus didn't use her mouse at all as a holy priest for a whole of the Burning Crusade in Kata. My brother, as much as I love him, and I do love my brother, still clicks his spells. And it bothers me to the end of time. Because I've tried, and have tried, and I have tried. But I mean, I have to sit there and watch it happen. If it works, it works. It doesn't work. For him, anyway. Your keybinds are shit. You're fucking shit. What's wrong with my keybinds? Work for me. Fuck you, man. I've got giant banana hands. My keybinds are crisp. My keybinds work for me. Shift 4 is a normal keybinding for taunt. I can tell a bad player any day of the week. If they have taunt on 1, I'm not playing with you. You're garbage. You're garbage. I can see it. Taunt is middle mouse, you idiot. Shift 5. If you have taunt on 1. On ampersand? No way. Ampersand is defensives. You crazy? Shift 4 is a noob keybind? I mean, clearly it's not. Outplayed, son. Outplayed. You need to get better. Shift A? I've never used Shift A. I do use control key bindings, though, which is apparently in some people's minds the height of toxicity. I might as well live in a swamp. So I use control key bindings. I don't see why it's that hard. You just move your little finger down a bit. I don't get what the issue is. Your little finger rests on shift. You move it down a little bit. We have a Gamba, and if you fail and leap, I'm going to win this time. For sure. Alt is fine. Yeah. Alt is good. In fact, I nearly had to bow out of raiding at one point because for whatever reason, WoW wouldn't let me use alt key bindings, so they just stopped working. I had to reset my PC and reset my keyboard drivers. Alt just wouldn't work. I got troll hardcore. Use a 12-button mouse. I gave up. I got so reliant on my Razer Naga, it was nuts. It was nuts. I am using a Hex right now, though. 6 big fat side buttons. I got so reliant on my Naga. Corsair Scimitar enjoyers. I haven't tried the Scimitar. I have yet to try it. One day. You'll be scimitar. I might have used it once. I was doing a thing on stage, and I was sponsored by Corsair to be there, and they gave me I might have used the scimitar, but they wanted me to use their living room tray thing. I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean. It's like a tray that you put over your lap in the living room, and it fits a keyboard and a mouse pad and shit like that. And I think it obviously had a Corsair keyboard and mouse with it. Yeah, backup mice is so important. Don't be that guy who has to quit the raid because his Naga is stopped working, and it's got to be a week till you can get another one. If you're in love with your mouse, if you love your gaming mouse, buy a spare, because they'll stop making it or some shit, and you'll never be able to get one, and you'll be fucked. And relearning a mouse is the worst. Is this your mouse? This is going to be gross, isn't it? No. Oh, that's something that wants a code. I'm not clicking that, Lucro. Do spare. I know you said you don't like to play controller, but it's worth to review it to see other models could implement something like that. WoW has been done with a controller. It's not with official support by any means, but several players have done it. I think Bell did a video on it. He played with the controller. The worst thing I tried to do, and I sent this to Fingal, is I tried to play with that that ball thing. Where it's like a hand pad. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? It's a hand pad with like a ball on the thumb. That thing. Not a track ball, not like the stupid track ball where you roll it around like that, but the actual it's like an MMO gaming pad. Is what it is. Yeah, not a trackball mouse. Is it the Tortoise? There's a few of them out now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, a gaming keypad. I bought one. I just bought one because I was curious about it to review it, and I hated it. This thing. Yeah, I bought this. Just I thought this will be a cool video because what happened is at the last Race to World First I was at, everybody had one of these. It was nuts. I was walking around. All the casters, none of the players had them, but all the casters had one of those. They brought it with them. And I was looking at it like, why are you using that instead of a mouse and a keyboard? I don't get it. Like, oh, this is way better. This is so comfy. It's awesome. So I bought one, and I thought, I'll do a video on it. And I fucking hated it so much. I played WoW with it for like 2 weeks, and I detested it every step of the way. So my review would have been horrible. So I sent it to Fingal for him to try out. And he said he quite liked it. He said it was alright. So it's definitely one of those. It's definitely one of those things you either love or hate. For sure. I thought it sucked. I just didn't get it. But then there was like some people who had some hand disabilities, and they were saying it was really comfy for them, which makes sense. And then other people, like, the way it works just makes way more sense to me. Go. I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, it's the wrong way. Oh, I went the wrong way! I fall for that every time. I'm on my own, so it'll be first one out, Raven. Although I think you've won. I went the wrong way. crumbled. The pressure. Oh, it's over. I was doing so well, but I kept going the wrong way. It's actually much worse when there's less players in here. It was a solid start. You go this way. It's over. Done and all statues. Done already? You're waiting? You've already done it? You guys know the technique by now is to just go slow. You know I'm going to fall down. You guys already know. All you have to do is just take your time and you'll win. See, I still went the wrong way. Even after going the right way, I went the wrong way. I'm rushing. Right, that's it. I'm walking. I'm walking. I've had enough. I'm walking. I'm walking. Right. We're turning it up a level. We're controllering. I could do it on a controller. This is horrible. Can you speed up the camera movement? I assume you can. Yeah, the camera is my nightmare here. That is a long turning circle. That's horrible. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Well, I hope your bets were justified, because this did not work at all. It wasn't even a race. This was just tragic. Why is the fucking music got me so happy? What do they get out of it being so happy? Well, it's mocking you, yeah. Sweet Stout, thank you for the prime. Why, hello there. Thank you for the 2 years today. Hi, Mira. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Happy as 5 minutes going well. I wasn't last. I wasn't last. That's all that matters. I wasn't last. I was second to last. You guys know that next time I do it really well, I'm going to burn you all to the ground. You know that, right? I want a race with us all in it. That's what I want. I want a race with every single one of us in it. That's what I want in my life. Alright, 5 minutes check for slice. Last slice check. Last slice check. I promise. Last one. Last slice check. There's got to be a slice in our future. We can make a party? Okay, we can make a party. Sounds good. A Sprout beat you? Yeah. That wasn't my best performance. Let's put it that way. Do Kagadi Tower Race? I'm never doing that again. I did it once. No, I did it once. I'm not doing that again. That was awful. I'm never doing that again. No chance. Maybe for the next party. Maybe at the next party. Alright. We have a giveaway. We have a giveaway. We have a copy. Who's here is from Team America? This is Region Lots. It's not my fault. Alright, don't get mad at me. Have we got any Team America? America here. Me, you, me. America here. Alright. If you are Team... Oh, Jesus, fuck. Is it 4 and 5?
So it is for PS4 and PS5.
You let them know what they got to do. Chris has got...
Never. I am a man of exquisite taste. I would never move from the Booba. Okay, so a member of our community, a stalwart hero, has sent us a code for Horizon Forbidden West, which looks really, really cool. Horizon Forbidden West, so I'm really excited to play. And they've sent it to us to give away. So, this is for the US only, in this case, because they are region locked. So we will only be accepting applications from US people. So, to enter this giveaway, we will need you to tweet at PreachGaming with a picture of your PS4/PS5 in situ with the most American setup that you can manage, right? I want to see true freedom, okay? So, you know, I want kind of your most American battle station that you can make, and I want you to tweet that at us, right? With your PS4 and or PS5, okay? And from that, we will pick the winner in the US. So you got some guns, I guess, whatever, flags, whatever, man. I think it'll be really funny. If there are any Americans here, which, I mean, some of them might be asleep. So, we'll come back to this later and we'll kind of say again, just to give some people a little extra time. But yeah, that's the plan. So, any Americans that are awake, whichever degenerates are out there, that is what you'll need to do to enter. So, at PreachGaming on Twitter, and we'll pick a winner later on. Yeah, I want this to be like the most K-Kona thing ever. Truly. And yes, thank you to Aaron. So it's from Aaron, who sent us the code. So thank you for doing that. It's very generous. Alright, Horizon was such a good game. Like the first game was the reason I bought a PS4. So I actually can't wait to play the sequel. I hope it's really good. Okay, I'm coming back. So what I've told them to do is send us a picture of their most American PS4, PS5 setup. Yeah? So as you know, K-Kona as possible.
Alright. We shall. Already got it. Beat it, mate. Beat it. Alright, are we gaming? Ah! It's on! It's on! Get down here, game time! It's on. Get the controller. I want the title. I want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable. I don't want the controller. I don't want it. We can have a gamba. We can have a gamba, but I don't want that. I'll do the controller after I have the title. After the title, we can do controller.
Sweet chili chicken wrap.
2 Big Macs.
Fucking Uber Eats. Fuck off. Fuck off. I just wanted to see how the raid... I need to learn the name of the raid bosses. And I don't know them. At all. I need to know the name of the raid bosses.
Noggy.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, they're doing Anduin.
Like, attack the boss from now on and only cleave. These ads are gonna die. Don't hit it with the star. Star's coming.
So you go into Shadow
not
Realm,
the other
where
one,
you
it's
have to
fine.
kill all
Go
these
back.
ads that give him energy, right?
Did I group something wrong?
Stars.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I think that's what happens here. Yeah, he's gaining energy when you kill the ads. Okay.
Bryson's
Going
barrier
through the
here.
barrier.
Darcy's everything.
Everyone inside the barrier and aim the stars away and only cleave the
Yeah, they're
stars.
doing it. Well, Liquid's already
Watch
beat
this.
it, so
Stars
no
go.
issue, right?
Darcy coming.
What's the purpose of giving him energy? Any knowers?
Abelas.
What happens when he gets energy?
Focus the boss, only cleave. I finished the ad. Okay, shake. Oh, dream.
Oh. Interrupt.
I get blue and moon CC'd and kill skull and cross.
Can I give a
One,
shot
two,
summary of the
going in.
WoW lore since Wrath? Absolutely not.
Darius mirrors.
Dies faster.
Going in and stars not
I don't
hitting
think
any
that's
ads.
it.
Just keep attacking reflections now. Stars.
I don't think that Anduin's Hape.
Watch Noggy.
Oh, it's the phase change.
And
Okay, phase
on
changes when he
connection.
gets his energy. Okay, that makes sense.
Go, go, go.
Bello.
Yeah.
Wolf rally.
It is disgusting.
Alright, it's fine. Get into the barrier.
Darcy's link.
Oh, this is
Here,
brutal.
attack
This
the
is fucking brutal.
reflections
Look at the
range.
damage.
And we're gonna be
Holy
fine.
shit.
Watch the stars. Watch
yes.
the stars.
More there.
Push star back.
Oh, yeah, downstairs. My bad.
Ooh.
Well, Bristol.
Very fast.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna.
They're
make
calling
it,
that a
but
wipe. Is it death is a
we
wipe
need
here?
to-
Yeah, I mean,
It's
THD
so
was saying
boring.
this
It's
fight
fine,
is
it's fine.
absolute
It's
chaos.
fine. Okay.
No, I could not move there. But
That's
because
it, calling
there
the
was a
wipe.
star right in that way. I mean, obviously I could just run, but that's not good. Yeah.
That's mad. The CFF
Yeah,
is too
but
messy.
then
It's
ahead
just
of
comfort
time.
zone. When it comes to MMO players, comfort is everything. Like, there are WoW players who, like, I can
And
read
then
this
run away
like
from
it's
the
nothing. Like, it
one-
doesn't even
one
bother me
Yeah,
at all.
that's fine. That's fine.
But if you go,
Basically,
like,
we do that all,
FF14
but
looked mental
BD
to me at
is
first.
Doing nothing.
That fight looks insane, though. Never played WoW on this level. It seems horrible. I love this. Like, I love it so much.
Yeah, you really need to watch out. Where
I
you
do.
I mean, I guess I can call it as well. Fine, I call it.
I mean, how can there be a star actually aimed at an ad?
Yeah, it was really.
I mean,
tight.
that
I don't know what these
That would
stars
also-
are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Comfort is everything, because
So-
you gradually increase your add-on amount, right? It's not something you go from zero to hero.
I didn't want to.
I mean, some people do. They'll just
walk out there
download,
when
like,
it was- when
my
it starts
UI or
raining, yeah.
whatever, and
Yeah,
they'll just
alright.
throw every single add-on in the world at it immediately.
I think we did every possible.
But most
mistake
people haven't got
we have
this,
done.
right? This
Fine,
is
we
for a
leveled
raid
all of them
leader.
now, and we're Gucci.
This is a raid leader UI. Like, players aren't. Your average player isn't having every single cooldown up. Unless you're like a... Some players do, but your average player's not.
And also, I take it back. It was my fault when I said you can cleave it down.
Was your fault, Scribe. You fucking suck. It's bringing back Nathri memories. I'm just curious as to why Anduin is so hard. Is it just looks like it's an absolutely brutal DPS and healing check.
Insta move. And then we have a little bit more time to keep the last one down.
Bryson, you need rune, bro. That's why we're dying.
Yeah.
Oh, he's super hard on heroic. Yeah,
same
that's what
thing
I'm being
with the
told.
last bosses.
He's
That was the 10
super,
million
super
damage
hard
you
on
missed earlier.
heroic.
CVS.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I wonder
Bryson.
if they'll nerf
do
him
it.
next week when the next 3 bosses come out. Join me on controller for Slice? No way,
I
dude.
know you're sandbagging, but you don't get nerfed, but don't do it like that, then.
Okay.
No, Scripe's not playing. He's the outside raid leader. So he's watching the POV of one of the other players.
Can you imagine tomorrow this time we sit in a train, bro?
Okay, so that's a healing absorb. I see.
I
That's like
hope you don't
Sylvanas'
remember
healing
that.
absorb. Yeah, WoW raid. I don't know if they do it in the FF14 community at all, but this has become pretty standard for World of Warcraft.
Slowly think maybe.
Oh god, they have a Star Augur mechanic where you have to match the
Dark
symbols.
Have more people with here and more people inside. And
Dope.
So that we can.
Dope.
MD.
Oh,
I'm
Mythic,
off
that's
this
got to be
one,
the whole
guys.
raid.
We have some boss damn.
That's got to be the whole raid.
It's killable.
Alright, so if you stand in the black
Yes,
circle, you get sent down here. So it's half. I wonder if are you debuffed so you can't go
Hello.
back in straight again?
Darcy's link.
Wow, they blitzed that. Holy shit.
Can you spare one rune for slowdown, actually?
They actually wrecked
I can actually.
Which one do you want me to? The one you group.
that. That
Yeah,
was
there's-
brutal. Yeah, Grand Conjunction.
Watch the marks coming soon.
Look at pass. Yeah, do they use outside raid leaders in those guilds? I know these guilds tried it. So yeah, so you got to match your color.
I yonked it.
Oh,
Good reaction mercy.
no, you don't match your color. You go to somebody else's.
Stars.
Opposites. The two yellows didn't go together. It's opposites then.
No
Okay.
star. I think Mirrors, you can do your
Oh,
thing
the
a bit
star
earlier
is that
before
black thing that's shooting out. Okay, it's that.
your mask grip.
Is that a one-shot death?
Keep you going.
Must be.
You know, the
Second
second one we
adds-
done
They're
the-
also getting more than 50% energy when they do downstairs, so it means one team
Crisis
can do
barrier,
less.
Zazizu.
Okay.
That must be the case. One team can do less. Yeah, 65. They only need to get... The second group only needs to get 40%. You do get marked if you have a star on you. Okay, Gingy had it, so the player gets a warning of the stars, so you just move it out the way of the raid. Okay, that's cool. So we can expect on Mythic there'll be loads of stars. Are they going to make it?
More stacks in the mask grip one than the Abomlin one.
Again, this UI isn't representative of the average player, as you guys know. This is for Scripe's benefit, so you can see everybody's cooldown and stuff. It's a shame there's seemingly no money involved. I know a lot of people are against that, but you know, for the top guilds, I'm sure they don't mind. But from a spectator point of view, I'd love to follow the FF14 race. It's cool. There's the phase change. All right, so he spawns Army of the Dead on phase change. Cool. Eewee! Look at the DK damage. Oh, go on, Noggy! Brrr, Death Knights go burr, baby. Death Knights go burr.
Yeah, hit the soul. You could also get 2.
Death Knights go burr. You give me all those ads, I'm gonna wreck them. The Remnant of a Fallen Knight. Are they fighting Arthas right now?
Yeah, makes sense.
Are they are. They're fighting a shade of Arthas.
Mask grip will be a bit earlier.
3, 2, 1, grip in.
Yeah,
Ramping.
very nice.
So when it's good.
God, that is so
Hit the
much.
soul, guys. Hit the soul.
Yeah, that is so much damage. The FPS is lagging. That's crazy.
Focus the soul. Nice.
Okay, I see what the problem is here. This is they need a pretty rock hard team for this. Interesting. There's two different mage specs. We've got an arcane mage and a fire mage.
Seeing moon, do not dot it up.
It's a Mistweaver monk though.
Get your interrupts in time. Ours.
How does do DPS like the game? I should watch a video I did on it. I did a video on why.
Next.
1 minute. Okay.
Going cross.
It's based because there's so many interactions happening with every single player and character in the environment at one time. Yeah, there's a lot of dice. I did a video on it, and after getting shit on for that video, it was nice to see that Ian confirmed. It was nice that Blizzard were like, it's actually not far off. That's pretty close to what's happening. Okay, so then it just repeats. Okay. Yeah, it's partly to do. It's not the entire reason by any reason, but it's partly to do with how WoW's procs and power changes update every tick of the game. So everything you put on every single ad is constantly changing all the time.
Rise and barrier. Zazi popping.
Ad should die in.
Oh, we got a Gamba up! Is Bex here? Well, people do use add-ons in FF14. I don't use. I use one for chat bubbles. Yes, something from Uber Eats. Well, we can't start Endwalker today, dudes. I can't even do a long stream today. I've streamed till 7 PM every night for the last like 3 days. I've got to get these videos done before I go to Germany. Endwalker will be Tuesday for sure. We might have a stream on Monday, but I can't promise that because I'm flying to Germany. I think there's rehearsals and tech stuff I need to do when I'm there for at least the first little while. Yeah, I'll be in Germany on Monday, and it looks like we'll be having a meetup on the 11th, Saturday the 11th. But I'll put something out on Twitter. No, it's going to be awesome. We start Endwalker Tuesday. I've got my own little private area I can stream in. It's going to be well good. I'm not stalling. I want to play it through in a row. And I've waited years for Elden Ring. You're at Airbnb 10 till 12? Alright, cool. Yeah, if Endwalker makes me cry and then I have to go on the race to world first with fucking red eyes. All the FF viewers will be like... 8-hour train ride? Oh, it'd be worth though to see everybody, right, Raven? It'd be totally worth. I'm flying. Raven's got an 8-hour train ride to come to Germany from Poland. It's a 32-hour flight for Woden. Not worth. You're gonna get to see Gamer God Nuts in the flesh. Carpool! Carpool! Get it organised. Get carpooling. Yes, Race to World First starts for me next Wednesday. So I'm flying to Germany on Monday. Get myself all set up. Meet everybody, do the usual. And on Saturday the 11th, I should be able to meet up with everybody. Oh God, Raven, that was so close. Oh, it was so close, Raven. Oh, it was so good. So close. Well, that was closer than I'd like. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Am I blind? Is there no pile of gold? Don't dick me. No! What? 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 I was so good. That That was so good! I don't even know which one hit me. Was it from the other side of the room? Jesus. Back left. Fucker. I thought we were so crisp there. So crisp. I had a fail counter. Get lost, man. Oh, they wiped again. Absolute bollocks. Well, Ty, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. Thank you so much. And Ninjaculous and Benny Man Jelly, thank you for the 3 and 7 months, respectively. Thank you very much. I've been waiting to fail miserably this event. I was winning them in a row. I actually had a streak going. I had a streak going. Last one, it was... You win by luck, Woden. No, I've not claimed the cactus mount. I need another 1,000,000 points. It's just not happening for me. Yeah, it's just not... I've had terrible luck on Cacpot. Slice has been mean to me. It was a streak. I was streaking. I was legitimately streaking. Alright, we'll give it 2 minutes to see if we get it. My chat's visible? Yeah, it's fine. It's the FF14 community. There's no toxicity there. No one's saying anal dirge. There's no dirge going on. There's nobody seeing the word black and immediately spamming emotes and stuff. Can't. He said it was a black hilt. Must be racist. Ah! Ah! Not seen that so far. Just submit a fashion report. You'd have them out already. I'm not submitting. The game will change to me. Have to. It's impossible. It's impossible. Cannot survive. I did not rob you of your channel points. That's bullshit. Yeah, I saw the back row pillar got me. Well, I didn't see, but I found out. You need to shout your Thunder Fury blasted by the Windseeker in trade chat. They've fixed trade chat, right? There's no trading allowed anymore. It's all fixed now, dude. You could not get it on the hour? That's not true. I just got told that was a lie. I just got told that was a complete and utter lie, and it's just purely random. Any ideas for things to stuff in your mouth in the race for world first? No. No. I'm not sure what charity it is they're doing it for. It's usually player mental health. Thanks for the points. You're such a kind streamer. I do what I can. I do what I can. I'll sort you out a few things. Just did a roulette with someone that mimicked your appearance in game. I gave them a commendation for the trolley. Race me on Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger's not even a sport, dude. That was my last channel points, dude. I tried so hard. I tried so hard. I really did. There was an effort to be a good human being. It just didn't pay off. Is it Cliffhanger? Is that confirmed? Where's Gate Lady? Oh, disappointment. Disappointment echoes. Ah, Cliffhanger, man. It's 3 points, but... What a charity for... What? No, it's Echo's charity. It's not Blizzard's charity. It's Echo's charity. It's a really good charity. Emma is getting her degree for therapy. Is what she's working on right now. She wants to help because she's over the years. Emma's done a stream on Mental Health Awareness Day, and she wants to. She's already got a degree in criminology and stuff like that. So she wants to become a therapist for gamers. She's helped out about a dozen or so people, just not actively, but like by communicating with them on Discord and stuff like that. She's saved a couple of people from committing suicide. She finds it really fulfilling. Yeah, she'll be Dr. Emma. And she won't even dress up for me. Yeah, she's done loads for it. She really, really enjoys it. So she wants to pursue it properly and become a carer, especially after the pandemic, because I think a lot of gamers who were already kind of antisocial. Then the pandemic happened and people didn't leave their house for like 2 years at all. Literally stayed indoors for 2 years and got in some really bad ways. So she wants to do what she can to help out. The pandemic in general, not just for gamers, has been horrible for a lot of people's mental health. For a lot of people. She's ginger. How can I trust a ginger? I feel called out right now. Is there anyone here who literally didn't leave for like 2 years? I know Chris didn't wear clothes for like 2 years. Just lived in pajamas. Didn't go out at all. I couldn't do it. I had to go out. I had to go and... I mean, I was safe, but I had to go out. Yeah, I'm pretty happy for her. She seems really motivated about it. I was paid to stay at home till recently, yeah. I leave home once every 2 weeks for groceries. Well, even that, some people didn't leave, right? Because you could order your at least in the UK, they preferred it if you ordered your groceries to your home. Your housemate has no immune system, so I stay inside. That's really nice of you. That's good of you. Your dad was on the high-risk list? Yeah. I leave for food, otherwise no reason to. I mean, I got COVID the second I went out of my house. As soon as I went to the cinema. How fucking dare I? I went to the cinema on my birthday to watch Spider-Man. Caught COVID. GG. Thankfully, it wasn't a bad case by any means, but... yeah, GG's. Sold my car, didn't need it anymore. I tried my whole life for a pandemic without realizing it. I mean, going out, I mean... even going for a walk. I mean, thankfully I had Ben, so I got to go and walk Ben every day. Like, I walk Ben like 4 times a day. So that was helpful. Just going for a walk. Being outside. But I love the outdoors. I love the outdoors. I do want to organize a proper crawlers meetup. I want to organize it, but none of you guys like the sunshine. It's ridiculous. You've got to get outside. You've got to get outside. There's so many people just don't like it. Like, we could go to somewhere relatively neutral between all of us. Right? I mean, it's not that expensive. We can get ourselves, just a quick Google. We can get ourselves a villa in Greece. And we could turn it into the Free Company house. Sun, disgusting. I mean, if we can get about 40 people in or something. What is this website? The fuck is this website? You're so bad. So fucking bad. Oh, yeah? You can see the crawlers. I can get Ross in there. Why won't you load pictures? The crawlers is always open. Yeah, always open. And I'm not saying it has to be Greece, but I'm just saying, like, villas to rent. Greece, yeah, we're committed to Greece now. But, I mean, for some time over the summer, just for a weekend. Try this one. Look, we can get ourselves a little castle. Yeah. Right? Yeah, baby. How good would that be? Sick. You dislike pool holidays? I mean, you can't dislike there being a pool, right? You don't have to go in the pool. It's not like Mr. Pandaria where you have to make a Pandaren. Yo.
I'm okay.
Or just have the sound off right now. What? No. So if I alt tab, there's no sound.
No.
Oh, I've turned that off on purpose.
No, I've turned it back on.
Oh, right, why? What? Oh, what's up now? Oh, I think so. Oh, I could do an FF14 story. Yeah, true. Are you crawlers? Are you really not up for this? Like, legitimately? You're not down? Between all of us, it wouldn't be expensive. Yeah, we just have barbecues and shit. Go on a boat! We could be boat people. Boat squad. I'll sniff a clean dick. I'm fine with it. Oh,
This is a test bit
yes. Yes, let's get sweaty. Let's get naked and sweaty together. I am fucking down. I am so down. Have you got the pictures from Portugal, Matt? Can you link me? Can you link me the Portugal pictures? You're not down? Dudes, these events are so fun. I bet you've got them somewhere. I'm not going anywhere if Zoe isn't going. What about Packy? What is it, a girl thing? Plenty of girls went to the last events. I haven't got any links. I don't know where we're going. I just picked somewhere randomly. Zoe's been done loads of these. Zoe's had like barbecues by the lake in Germany and stuff like that. The Netherlands? I mean, I want to go somewhere good. It's just a good thing. We tried to raise something together in our free company Discord. Well, I'm down. That's all I'm saying. Have you got the pictures, Matt, or Bex, from Portugal? Just so people know what it's like, because I think people expect everybody to be like greasy with six-packs and sunglasses, having gin and juice. You've linked them on Discord. Okay. Look, but it's not like that. It's a nerd fiesta. We just do it together. Oh, they're on the good book. It's a total nerd fiesta. It's well good. Oh, this is the place we had last time. It's well good. It's not bad. It's so good. Although, yeah. Oh, this was well good. You see, we got a ping pong table. They had a nightclub. Topless chads. I'll see the sun in the ears. We had the Team Romania manned the barbecue. Last time we were there was 3 Romanians who just took over barbecue and they cooked for us every night. A wild augers appears. Pool table. This place was sick. This was so good. This was so good. I loved this place. We all got our own beds. Some people booked together. Oh, was Liam there? Is that Liam? No, it's not Liam. Oh, I had sex in the shower. It was awesome. They had a double shower. I locked the doors. Look, you got to give me this shower. Like, there's only one thing that's happening in here. For sure. With Emma, she came with us. No, not with Ross. No, Ross wasn't there. You gave us a big double shower with all this in it. A big glass shower. Like, for real, what did you expect to happen? What did you expect to happen? And they had an outdoor bar. Yeah, look at all the kegs of beer they had delivered. When did this happen? What year was this in? Spazzy was there. Oh, we had a playground. Look at this barbecue we had. Look at this barbecue we had. This is where the Romanians took over. Barbecue every night. It was well good. It was a great weekend. A wild Paku appears. You guys are telling me you're not down for this? Bit of butt crack? You guys aren't down for a weekend like this? Really? So good. You down? Yeah, I think we can get enough of us who are down. Yeah, right? It's super fun. I think only 4 of us left the apartment to go to the local village. I think it was literally only 4 of us who were ever left to go to a local village. Everybody else has stayed here and just partied. Expense is a problem. Well, you try and get it as cheap as possible by splitting it with so many people. Demi! Yeah. As you can see, I got in the pool. Yeah, we did eventually get in the pool. Many people did not get in the pool. Many people. Look at all the food. Oh, they tried to put a webcam on, didn't they? It didn't really work. I'm not there yet. No, I can't remember when I arrived. Where was I at the time? I had to come late. Was I casting something? There I am. There's me. Yeah. I eventually arrived. Okay, one thing that was strange about this is that there was no glasses at the villa. No drinking glasses. So people started making their own. Jono found a plant pot and just used a plant pot. And Craig used this bottle and used sellotape to make his own handle. This is what I arrived to. As you can see, this is the night I arrived, and this is what they'd come up with while they were there, is to craft. They broke out their WoW crafting. FF14 crafting would have been superior. I used a bottle like a normal person. I used a bottle. I don't know what Matt's using, but I mean, a bottle's fine with me. A wild Emma appears. I don't think Emma can come to any of these events again. Yeah, I don't think we can take Emma. She was definitely convinced that we were about to be sieged by rapists in the night. She woke me up to say that she could hear dogs barking in the distance, which definitely indicated a gang of Portuguese rapists were certainly advancing on the property. My wife has some levels of paranoia to come along with her. Yeah. This guy was the shit, and I can't remember his name. This guy was a Portuguese local who was also coming, and he brought us all the food, right? I can't remember his fucking name, but this guy was legit. He, like, drove through the night to bring cheese and stuff. I think he brought us, like, 2 pounds of cheese and a load of beers. Absolute legend. Romanians manning the barbecue. Cooked to perfection every night. That's the 3 Romanians. That's the Romanian team. That's Team Romania manning the barbecue. Every single night. So good. Okay, we have to do that. We have to do it. We have to do it. I don't think we even asked for cheese. He just presumed we would want cheese. He was right. He was right. Skip the ball soup. Shame. Shame. I did it. I did it. No problem. If you go to Portugal and don't try our cheese and beer, you're a fool. I did. I can say I've officially tried it. What's loud? What's loud? Oh, what's going on? What are you messing with, Chris? Gusty, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, brother. That's mental. Thank you so much, man. I was just reading here from Tove. It says I've almost 10 years in therapy for my depression. And since then, it's been in remission. Now I've been volunteering at the Australia Zoo and I get paid to work as a result. Indeed, that's what we could do. Interested in the ball soup. We had cigars. Yeah, okay. I like Randy's play of getting in the jacuzzi with a full t-shirt and baseball cap. This was ball soup. This was a pure guy fiesta. Why were we having cigars? Was it Craig being promoted to the head of the guild? Oh, did George bring cigars? Yeah, I can't remember why we were having cigars, but at some point cigars were being passed around, and you've got to join in a cigar. You've got to do that. Who pissed in the pool? Nobody. In fact, if I remember right, we had to chlorine the pool ourselves, and nobody knew how much. So I think they just poured a shitload of chlorine in at some point, and we couldn't use the pool for a long time. If I remember, that's the way it worked. Like, two big brains tried to work it out how to chlorine the pool, and they just poured chlorine in the pool. I'd love to join one of the Crawls meetups. So I couldn't play, I sure can't join, but the next one maybe. Oh, absolutely, Gusty. Absolutely. They're so good. If you've never had a guild meeting or something like that, especially with these people you spend all day with, right? Most of us spend all day, every day with these dudes. So being able to meet up and, like, build that friendship together, it's really fun. It's so good. Right, last check on Slice. It's definitely going to happen. PreachCon's going to be awesome. We're going to be there from Sunday to Sunday. PreachCon is a good one. PreachCon is a good one. It is. This year is going to be a little different because everybody just wants to see their friends again. I think even if I didn't do any show or anything, people would be fine with it for the most part. They just want to have a party and see everybody again they haven't seen in ages. My old US girl had yearly meetings too. I was lucky enough to participate, yeah. Hamburg, Manchester this year. I could try to raise something for October. That sounds fine. Where's warm in October? Is anywhere in Europe? Texas? Can't go to frigging Texas, dude. That's mental. Australia? How many people here are from Europe? Okay. No, I'm from the UK. That's still in Europe, Ross. That's still in Europe. Whether you like it or not, it's still in Europe. Alright. How many here are from Australia? There's a crawler map. Where's the map? We're not in the EU. We're still in Europe. We didn't move the country. We didn't shift it over. Okay. Ah, it's Leap. Unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, there's two of you from Australia. Discord? Alright. Thanks, boy. Okay. The crawlers by country. I imagine this map's about to get a lot more full, because people haven't filled it in. Okay, Australia, not looking good, if I'm being honest with you. US, also not looking good. Who's from Uganda? Punt is from Uganda? No way, I didn't know that. Who's that? Winnie? It's over there? No way. From Beijing. Yeah, it's not looking particularly good, Australia, if I'm being honest. Is that your picture of it on fire? I only just got the Winnie the Pooh reference. Only just dawned on me. Used to Lions in isn't Lion in Germany now? It's an old meme, but it still checks out. Yeah, it's an old meme, but it still checks out. Lions in Germany now, I think. Right, Boris is in Sydney. Yeah, Woden, you're up in the Gold Coast. Haven't you moved from there now, though? It's either on fire or flooding. Look, there's issues. There's issues. Right, it's got to be Europe, right? Germany in October. Raven, you're not on here, or is this you? Oh, there you are. What is that picture? What the fuck is that picture? Oh my god. You look like you're gonna steal my wallet and just piss in my shoes. Holy shit. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Nobody in Spain? Really? We have no Spanish crawlers? That's weird. Portugal's really far away for everybody. It is going to be warmer there, though. These are rough areas, not people's homes. That's fine. I'm not going to zoom in on your house or anything. I don't want to, like, dox you. Who are the Scots? Boyer. Yeah, there's Boyer. Small Xenos is also Scottish. I didn't know that. Oh, God. Who lives in Inverness? Unlucky. Where is Nessie? Arctic. Nessie is here, forehead. Why are you guys trolling on a map? Really? Why are you guys trolling on a map? How can you not for 2 seconds? Irish? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, this looks remarkably unfilled compared to the amount of crawlers. I saw more people say they were from Europe than are on this map. Who else lives in Manchester? Cloggers. Oh, you're trolling me. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Nice picture, Clog. Nice picture. That's tremendous. Yeah, I checked your pin, Raven. Yes, it was beautiful. Oh, Lil Blue lives there. Zoom in on my spot real close. You're such a fucking idiot. You're such a fucking idiot. You're so creative with your trolling. If that energy went anywhere else, Ross, you'd be a fucking Jeff Bezos by now. You know that? Wait, oh, I need to refresh. Have you all added your locations? Refreshing. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. Somebody's in Moscow. Uh-huh, of course. Still no Spanish, though. We've still got no Spaniards. Who's this idiot? Santa. Of course. Of course. Yeah, but you're not a crawler. Look at my pin. I'm all on my own. Have you put down Netherlands or Wales? Basic is also somewhere around here in the city of cheese. Have we got a Spaniard now? You've not put it in Wales. Yeah, you put it in the Netherlands, eh? Okay. Safe space from Gimpy. Ebony. Gimpy's den. I didn't know Gimpy was Dutch. I can't see you, Bex. Oh, you're in Losertown. Oh, there you are. How do you pin yourself on the map? I think is it this one? Add marker. There's more Germans. Luke, I thought that would be you, though, with a picture of a cat. Or is this you? No? Max and Vix. Tevesh. Lara Elf's Cave. Oh, Lionheart has moved himself. Beautiful. Yeah, Lion has moved himself. Oh, there's Zoe. Oh, you're in Cologne? I didn't realize you were near Cologne. Been there. Where the fuck am I going? Where's Hamburg? Oh, up there. Oh, I'm near a few of you. This isn't bad. Oh, this is actually really good. I cannot fucking believe Kenny won't come and see me from there. He's literally right next to me. It's not GeoGuessr. I'm terrible with, like, countries. There are very few countries I could find, like, quickly. I've traveled a lot of the world, but I still barely know where a lot of places is. Last refresh. Is it filling up? Oh, it definitely is. Okay, so Europe is definitely the place to go, right? Is there anywhere that's reasonably warm here in October, though? In the Kremlin? It's so far expensive, of course it is. You live in Australia. What do I call warm? So it's nice to be outside. Check Discord. Okay. Oh, wow. I think Zoe's taking a look at it, Matt. You might want to send this to her. Isn't this where we stayed? This is the place, right? Isn't this the Portugal place? I can't open the pictures for some reason. Yeah, oh, it's available. And how many does it hold? 16. I thought it was more than that. Didn't it hold like... I thought it held like 40 people. It was 20 plus. Okay. So 5,000 euros divided by 20 people. Or 20 plus people. Yeah, it held more than 16. I know that. Because there was more than 16 of us there. Maybe they changed because of COVID? I mean, unlikely. Unlikely. It was in the middle of nowhere. For sure. It was in the middle of nowhere. I was born lived 30 years in the Canary Islands. What was the question? Maybe they changed the cause of COVID? Yeah, I don't think so. Bed 16, just buy some air mattresses. It had more than that. It definitely had more with that. It says it has 16, but I know when Matt booked it, it was... Because a lot of people didn't show up. Shocker. I think you're accepting places... the villa goes up to 50. Yeah, that's sound. That Airbnb caps at 16. Yeah, I know it goes way more than that. It was nice there, though. It was really nice. Echo just got heroic Anduin? Oh, missed it. Shitter.
Darcy Tide.
Lorgok, Deep Shades, Azalea, Frago.
What does it do in the last
Do
phase?
not proc any beacons. Do not.
What's the
Yeah,
wall?
it's gone though. Watch the. Immediately switch to Remnant.
Right, this is where we saw up to about 50%. Okay, so they get a phalanx with the ads. That is a really hard to see phalanx.
That's Totem going down. 4 seconds. Minis Totem after. Bloodlusting now.
Sending.
Hot as well with your cooldowns, guys. And
Is it
target
just a
the soul
repeat
now.
of the same phase?
Ryzen
Target the
ramping.
soul. Bob's going out on the
Bob man.
people. Do you need it for a Nogi? Oh shit.
Yeah, I might need it.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the
it's gone.
Yeah,
now.
I don't
What's the
think
wall?
That's
um,
vampiric.
many guilds will get this
That's
week.
We're gonna get a grip. Just
Three,
mechanics.
2, 1. No.
Target the
August soul.
soul. And somebody else needs to knock with
Knock,
vortex.
knock, 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 knock.
Knock,
Look
knock,
at all the
knock, and
phalanxes
vortex.
going across the
Yeah,
platform. That's going to
Hooks
get
the
real
soul now
awkward.
And cleave from there.
That area denial
Let's
is.
go back,
They're
boss.
going to have. I guarantee on Mythic, they're going to have to be moving around the room here.
Okay.
There's a soul.
One sun in the middle.
The wall.
Yeah,
We're
do
going
not
green
proc,
again, guys. Okay.
do not proc any
Green again.
beacons. Do not proc any beacons.
Oh, he lost a shitload of health when they killed that thing. I see.
Watch it.
Make sure you're in mirrors as AMZ now. Get in the AMZ in mirrors.
Get in, get in.
Yeah, this fight is brutal
Okay,
as
so Dotto's
balls.
gonna take a life cocoon here, yeah? And Scars, Mares, Jeeth, Mini, Soul getting ready to clear. And go.
He will only have one rest later.
Both Nogi, Revis, Velo. Yeah, that's I know.
Oh, so you have to run into the
That's
middle to
exciting.
clear your dot,
Lorgok
but it also
defeats
damages the
Zillion
raid.
Frago.
Yeah, this is brutal on the healers.
Lorgok is not hit.
They don't extend too badly. And then Ryzen clicks Gingy in the mages.
Can I have a sack teeth or will you die from it?
Watch the stars, guys.
I'll watch
Nice.
I'm ready.
Guys are extending pretty badly, but nice job, Dingo. Very good.
10 seconds
That
against
is
stacking the
heavy.
barrier, so funny movement. Ryzen's barrier.
This
Nogi's
feels like
AMZ.
it's almost going to be like a Jaina, last 5%, right?
But also Devo, eh? We have 2 Devos.
Yeah, and they're 5
hold
healing
on.
this.
Ah, okay.
That's
Don't-
the
don't-
amount of
don't-
output those healers are doing while 5 healing it.
Okay.
Crazy. There's 3 bosses after
Get
this,
ready.
but they've not been
Scars,
released
Mares,
and not
Jeeth, Mini,
tested.
Soul. 2, 1, go.
So God
And then
knows what they're going to
Devo
do.
here. Scars.
Both Nogi, Revis, Velo, get ready. And go.
Revival here, Velo.
Stay alive.
Oh,
take all the
oh.
stuff you need.
Revival.
Lorgok Deep Shades.
That is
Zillion Frago.
huge amounts of damage.
Cobra.
That's crazy.
And Ryzen clicks Gengo in the mages. Watch the stars as well at the same time. You can
Yeah,
extend it. Don't extend it.
You see me here?
No, what from Robin?
Oh, the
15
pool
seconds
gets
need to be
smaller
stacked,
as they
funny
move in
movement.
as well.
No.
So
Okay, I need a rest.
Yeah, we need to rest him.
We will send both warriors and Nogi in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
Let
just want
I will
Revis.
not
Yeah,
get
the-
another
the-
cooldown.
Darcy
Yeah,
Link,
not-
so
Let's do that.
darkness.
Let's do that.
Think darkness.
Fuck the rest. We don't even
I
have
will
one
not get
actually.
another cooldown though.
I cannot wait to cast this on Mythic.
could
I'm going to be
suicide, I mean,
so hype.
Yeah, that
Jack
Velo's suicide.
Cocoon, yeah.
Right, watch
This
the
is going to be a
march.
brutal last 5% on Mythic.
You get PF, bro.
God, I hope I'm on the mic when this is happening.
Both warriors and Nogi whenever you want.
It's going to be the longest last 5% ever.
Are you able to sack me at the end here?
You get a
will you
PS
die?
as well from Ryzen. Watch
Just that last 5% is going to be nuts. At least we have no bullshit with this one like Sylvanas, where we don't even know when it finishes.
True.
Nice.
I need to
Ah,
run out
do it,
first,
do it
yeah?
there, yeah.
Can you hold?
Yeah, watch on me, guys.
Alright.
Cross will explode.
Exploding in 4, 3, pop immunity.
What happens here? They all die?
We got it.
I died through drinking.
Holy fuck.
Okay, in 5 seconds, every button on the keyboard.
Check loot spec.
Wait.
Bro, please, man.
If
Shut
Devo,
up, we can die here.
all personals, everything, just live here. No games
No
here.
games.
Zone, yeah.
They don't have someone now. Flex.
We can.
I don't have the hands, but I have these.
That is going to be a horrible last few percent, dude.
Don't blow up here.
Still not dead. He's got so much health.
And the cinematic watchers.
Fuck me.
Cinematic time.
Fuck this.
Oh,
I
fragment
need the
flicks.
ring.
That's gonna be fucking horrid, man. Horrid. Absolutely horrid. Holy shit. Dead at 50% copium. The next 3 bosses are released next week, yeah. So, I imagine I might be... I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. But I'll be casting the... Will they do Heroic first? You've got to imagine they will. I mean, they'll get more tier that way, and they'll get to see what the last 3 bosses are all about. I wonder if they'll turn down Anduin as well. A horrible way to do a raid release? Well, it's because they've obviously skipped a patch, so they've had to merge 2 raids into 1. I have no doubt Anduin was supposed to be the last boss of this raid, and then the jailer of the next raid, but... We might get a super awesome raid, because they could have taken the best of both and put them into 1. Oh, I fell down there? Really? I think they might nerf him more once the other 3 are out as well. So he's not the last boss at that point, right? Right now he's the last boss, but next week he's no longer the last boss. You have any idea who you're casting with at all? Yes, I will be... Oh, like in terms of which casters I'll be with? No idea. I'm probably with everybody at some point. I know Dratnos and Tettles will probably stake loins as well. Will probably be raiding. So they'll be raiding US time. So I might not get to cast with those guys because they'll probably be taking like the daytime. Something like that. So it doesn't interfere with their raiding. So they're not just exhausted. And something along those lines is usually how it works. Try and allow the people who are raiding and casting to do their raids. Of course I'll be looking at the Ultimate. Of course. Ultimates aren't in our near future, so I have no issue with casting that stuff. I can already feel like my excitement levels rising at the race. Cannot wait to see everybody again. If only we could get Liquid and them in the same room. That'd be good. That would... Really? 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 We're gonna do that? That's how we're doing it? That's how it's gotta be, eh? Is it Ultimate Nidhogg? I need to do Nidhogg Extreme. We didn't get to Nidhogg Extreme. It's Nidhogg and Thordan. Oof. It's called the Dragon Song War. Oh, sick. You get the stream lag? Not from us. No dot frames. Oh, I see. There it is. The game dropping. Hold fire. No, it's actually on mine. Yeah, not NDI. Not in game, but on my OBS. How much the bottom right frame counter? It was dropping to 52. Looks fine now. Restart. Oh, there you go, see? Weird. I would guess that's a PC restart thing. I would guess. If I was hazard a guess. Yeah, it goes down to 30 there. I'll give the PC a restart after this. That's why I've been falling on Leap of Faith. Now it explains it. Endwalker Tuesday. It might be Monday. Probably Tuesday. Endwalker Tuesday, for sure. So 100% on Tuesday, but might be Monday. But I don't want to commit anything to Monday because I don't know what's planned for me when I arrive in Germany. I'm genuinely not sure what arrives for me when I arrive in Germany. Leap again? We had one slice in like 2 hours. Oh, let me restart the PC real quick. Yeah, so my... let's take a look at this place. Hold on, let me restart real quick. So what I've got set up in Germany is a stream area, because I couldn't do it if I couldn't stream. I couldn't take 2 weeks off streaming. That would be nuts. So they've set me up a place. They've been really cool. They've sorted me out all this equipment and all this kind of stuff. They've sorted me out this little area away from the Race to World First. So I'm not sure if it's a soundproof booth. It might be. Where I can do our normal stream from. So streaming will remain as normal while I'm there. And then I will come out of there to go and do the casting afterwards. So that should be good. Hopefully. Hopefully it should all work fine. The only thing I'm worried about is the microphone. I was going to take my microphone, but they're telling me they've got me a really, really good microphone. Because if we do the voices, we need to have a good microphone in order to translate the audio effectively. And if we don't, then we will fail. And it will sound like crackly headset mic shit. But it's not a headset mic. They've sorted me out a good microphone. All I need to take is my keyboard and mouse. Which should be perfect. Boo-doo-doo. So we can do Endwalker from there, no problem. Where is my Twitch chat? Ooh-hoo. There you are. It should be sick. There we go. There's you guys. Hello. They show you back up your character config. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I've never had to play FF14 on a different machine. Good call. That's a good call. Do I need to download, like, certain files or something? There's a setting backup. Do I need to copy my what the fucking interface folder? Oh, cool. Alright. We need to get the stream UI as well. Need to get a stream UI. You can back up your character. Oh, yeah. Chris has already done it, so he's going to sort us out and square us up on that. Should be good. Sweet. Alright. Easy enough. Upload it to the in-game cloud. Nice. Nice. Wonderful. And the character select. Excellent. Agiri, thank you very much for the sub, brother. Thank you very much. Likely your character log it back up and do the same to re-download. Winner! And that saves your UI and key bindings and all that. There's no, like, client-side stuff. Should we have a story time? Let's have a story time. We haven't done one in a while, and we're doing the Heaven's Ward ones. Am I about to sit on a Lalafell? No, there's a spot. Oh. Okay, sorry, I'm sitting on you. I'll stand by the fire. Okay, let's see. Who've we got next? Which one did we do last? I think we did through Fire and Blood last time. Yeah, we did through Fire and Blood, didn't we? Which was Estinian meeting Emmerich for the first time. Oh! It's a sale. It's a sale. Okay, this could get quite interesting. This could be an interesting one. Okay. We are round the fire. Alright, don't get sad yet. Alright, is the music the right volume? Sounds a bit loud. Let's go there. Okay. Okay, no tears. Not today. Such a tiny thing, Zell thought as she cradled the crystal in her palm. Like the purest water turned to ice. She squeezed it with all her might, and then slowly opened her hand. Turning her gaze to the heavens, she sighed and continued onward. across the cracked cobbles and up the ancient steps. When last I walked this path, I was not alone. Through the ancient ark and over fallen stone, the defender, the diplomat, the dragoon, and the dreamer. Past the spinning aetheryte and towards the winding ramp. How far we travelled, and all for naught. 'Tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. Zenith was where it had all come to an end, where her beloved had named her an impostor and a fool, where her companions had turned their backs on peace. How desperately we yearn for that which we have lost. Hear, feel, think. She had sought refuge from the snows in the Dravanian forelands, and while wandering those unfamiliar fields had been chanced upon by the great worm, Hraelsvelgr, descended from the heavens to hunt. Or was this too somehow her design? Through his memories she had glimpsed the truth behind a 1,000-year lie, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister. What could I do but speak out? And so after years of hushed half-heresies, of coded missives and midnight gatherings, she had gained a flock. Redemption is not beyond us, my friends. Come and hear the truth. Come and hear the Lady Iceheart speak. Spread the truth and cast down those who concealed it. I was so certain that would be enough. Men have ever been fond of lies. Sel felt Hraelsvelgr's eyes upon her as his voice resounded in her mind, each word a dagger through her heart. She could not bear to look. I had to believe. She knew not what Ul'dah's intentions were. But we are come too far to turn back now. And so the bargain was struck, and the merchant furnished them with the supplies and the information they required. While the Lord Commander and his allies celebrated their victory, they would finish what Vishap had begun. So we did. Fire and blood and screams. So many screams. Mine own joined the chorus, calling for order, calling for justice. But there is none to be had. Men fight, men run, men die, without reason, without logic. I speak, but they do not listen. I see the girl, no more than 10, hiding amongst the rubble. The wyvern sees her too. I beg, I plead, I pray. I pray. At last she spoke. I twisted your memories into a fantasy of mine own creation to further my selfish dreams. Is that why thou art come? To beg forgiveness? No, she replied, raising her head to meet his gaze. I am come to atone. As I came before with the ones I thought mine enemies, they who were truer allies than any in the hate-filled horde. I would go to them, to the Warrior of Light and the others. I would aid their cause once more, but I know not whither they have gone. The great worm regarded her silently for a time. The dragoon beareth my brood brother's eye to Azazlar, and its twin. So you can sense them, she said, with a hint of accusation. I beseech you then, deliver me to my comrades. Let me join in their fight. Hraelsvelgr bared his teeth ever so slightly. Was that a smile? Such power was never meant to man, yet ever shall he covet it. Hast thou the strength to deny him his desire? She felt for the familiar angles in her pouch, drawing comfort from the crystal's coolness. Such a tiny thing. I have, he said at length. Lend me your wings, Hraelsvelgr. Scarcely had she uttered the words when she found herself in a mind not her own. In azure skies we soar, her laughter music to my ears. As I fold my wings and turn into a dive, she clutches me tightly, pressing her face against my back. Lend me your wings, she had asked, though they are hers to command. My gentle Shiva. Sail blinked. The Great Worm's expression was unreadable. He knows. Hraesvelgr lowered his head and she clambered onto his back without a word. I spread my wings, tense my legs and push. Yes, I remember. She had tried desperately to forget. The hours slipped by as the skies grew dark and cloudy. In the distance a light shone. That light should portend such darkness. Hraesvelgr's voice came to her. He draweth upon the eye's power. As they drew closer, she could discern a small airship at the centre of a mass of swirling ether. The reddish-black maelstrom grew in intensity, accompanied by a raising hum. Then suddenly, winked out as the sound of breaking glass echoed around the heavens. "We must hurry," Ysel yelled, strained to be heard above the cacophony. "Below them, look!" A massive Garlean battleship rose from the depths and positioned itself behind the smaller airship. In an instant, the air was thick with cannon fire. No, not like this. Not like this. The time has come to use Heideling's gift, she whispered, drawing the crystal from her pouch. Much blood has been spilled in my name, and for what? For a false cause that I created for want of warmth of companionship? She clutched it to her breast and felt the cold seep into her skin. Saint Shiva, Hraesvelgr, pray forgive this fool. But even now I cannot let go of my dream of a tomorrow in which no child need freeze alone in the snow. With a roar, Hraesvelgr bore her high above the battleship. With a breath, Ysel closed her eyes and let go. Never again would I harm another, I swore. Never again would death stain my conscience. Ysel felt him slip away as she fell, and 1,000 fires blossomed around her. Slowly she opened her eyes. Thank you, Hraesvelgr. And forgive me. And then she spoke. O goddess born of mine own hopes and dreams, for the last time I beseech you, fill this vessel with your light, still the hatred within our hearts, and bless us with eternal grace. The crystal melts into light, and we are whole again, warm. My mind grows cloudy, my essence faint, but I hold fast to the memories. In azure skies, we soar once more. Well, now we know what happened. I would have liked to have seen that in game. I would really like to have seen that in game. But at least we have context to what happened that day. What a fun story. I don't think any of the Heavens Wand stories are going to have any light in the darkness. I don't think so. I think all of the Heavens Ward ones are going to be brutal. Who's next? Haurchefant. Oh no, it's Francel, actually. Francel is up next. The title of that story with Ysel is The Dreamer and the Dream. Francel up's next. Then it's Nanamo. I do like Nanamo stories. Nanamo's after that. And then it is... Oh, it's the Inquisitors in the church. That could be interesting. After that, it's Alphino and Estinian. Yeah, Alphino and Estinian after that. And then it's Alizé. Okay, I'm excited. Then it's Alizé. And the last one of the Heavens Ward stories is Haurchefant. Yeah. Oshfont's the last one. So Francel's up next. Yeah, that's going to be pretty oof. That's going to be pretty oof. That's going to be pretty grim. The music isn't helping the sadness. You just know the Heaven's Ward. We should probably do it with Dragon Song. Dragon Song would probably be a more appropriate song to go with it. But yeah, that's who's up next. Come back to me, happiness. Save the worst till last. Save the worst till last. Oshfont should be happy. Nothing bad happens to him, right? 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 He's good. I love those stories. They're so fucking good. They're so fucking good. They're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like that we've replaced Lion with Lucro. Thank you, thank you. Healing down debuff. Yeah, unlucky. Oh, I'm so happy we got that extra story of what happened with her. What healing down? True scores for Nobble. Laugh at it too, no problem. Well, unfortunately, Nobble told me that he had Horshaphont spoiled for him. What happens with him? Which is kind of sad. So he knew long before it happened. It's kind of like what happened with me and Aerith. Unfortunately. As soon as Aerith was mentioned in FF7, it was like F, 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 F. Alright. Alright. I guess. I've had no spoilers in FF14 at all. I've had 0 spoilers in FF14, but FF7 was a different kettle of fish. Yeah, it was pretty immediate in FF7. But it was also a very different audience. Well, happy. Nothing in FF14. They still want to know Fandaniel's secrets. I'm sure they lurk. That's what you've been keeping about? No. I still want to finish 7, but yeah. Fandaniel gets the smile police. Aerith did not get the smile police. It's probably because I called her Aerith at first. People got mad. Mad. Aerith. Fuck her. I always overjump her. The story of the Final Fantasy house. How dare you call her by that name? How dare you? What is she in the FF7 remake? I assume it's Aerith in the remake. That was to hazard a guess. Aerith, yeah. Yeah, they put her as Aerith in that. Aerith is just Aerith with a lisp. I got a lot of feedback on that one. A lot of feedback. Out of his house, at least filter it through the calm voice of Frederick Knudson's Down the Rabbit Hole. What is it? Is it like a fan fiction? Is it like a fan fiction or something? Is it creepy? Fandaniel is 3 Namazus in a row. Yeah. When fandom for a franchise goes too far, it's real. What is it, like a tub girl thing? Just get the naming event in game, it defaults her name to Aerith. Yeah. Air Force One. Not happening. Yeah, Air Force Boo. We got dicked on Slice today. We've had days with Slice 3 times in a row. Extract your material from your armor, all the points are white. We're going into Endwalker in a few days and getting all new armor. And it's crap materia. It's really nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. Real psychos? It's triggering me. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let it go. It's all good. It's always Slicer, and I hate it. I'm too bad. The victory is definitely there. It is certainly there. Oh god, everyone's chilling. What's the plan for the stream today? I'm debating. I'm debating. I'm debating. In my mind, it sounds like 12 o'clock. No, we're going to have an early one today, and I'm going to do my YouTube stuff so we can have a proper send-off before I go to Germany. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. As disappointing as it is, I don't want to get into Elden Ring right now. No, we're going to have an early finish, because I need to do a lot of writing with Chris. I need to get it done. I was thinking about doing Nidhogg Extreme, actually, but I think that's going to take us too long. So we'll just have a shorter stream today. I've got stuff to do. I'm going to be in Germany for 2 weeks, and then we're only streaming there. I'm not getting to do any YouTube stuff. So, that's the play. That's the play. Yeah, I want to do that. No, a bit of 70. I'll get wrapped up. I know where we start is going to be the next 4 hours. And I can't do that. I can't do that. It's just a bad idea. For my own sanity and mainly Chris's sanity, I need to have the team meeting as well. Oh, Discord? Oh, what's Zoe got here? Oh, more guild meetings. You don't have proper group photos? Let me have a look here. Who is this? Do I know any of these people? Hold on. Oh. Okay, I see a Sully one. This is Darkstorm. This is a game of Fiesta. Were you the only girl there, Zoe? I can't see Scorp in there. Yeah, that's a little cultish, that one. So that's from 2006, Denmark 2008. Oh, this is a much more cheery bunch. Yes, this is a much cheerier bunch. They didn't come in the photo? Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, they didn't come in the photo. I don't see Russell either. I definitely remember what he looks like. What's this one? 2000 and when? Oh, I see a Wild Lils. Not a cult. Don't drink the punch. Now I see a wild Scorp appear. Russ came to Belgium. Is he on this picture? Have I forgotten what he looks like? Mayhaps? No, there he is. No. I'm stupid. There he is. There he is. Okay, well, we need a better picture than this, for sure. He was asleep? Yeah, he's kind of asleep. I haven't spoken to him in ages. We should do that. Yeah, he's there. All right, let's go subscribe. Right, so a little early one today, but we'll pog off tomorrow. Big time. We'll have the big poffo. We'll have it ready and rolling. All right? Endwalker is definitely Tuesday. Definitely 100% Tuesday. All right? 100%. I guarantee it with every fiber of my being. That is not copium. That is nothing. We're going to have a private sound booth. We're not going to have YouTube to do. We're going to be in Germany. We're going to have Endwalker. All right? 100%. I guarantee it. It's not copium. 100%. All right? Give all my love to subscribe if you're not sticking around. Those guys are going to be nerding out big time. And look forward to YouTube, because that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, Chris? We're doing YouTube today. Is that all right? All right. All right, we're doing it. Bye, guys.